Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back. Man, YouTube ain't sending no notifications. You know, I think I've officially broke the YouTube algorithm. I work harder than the YouTube algorithm. They ain't trying to. We've been making so much noise. We've been getting so much views and stuff. They're not even sending out notifications when I go live, but it's all good because even though they ain't sending notifications when I go live, I came with a surprise. You never know. Here's the link for the Discord. It expires and it only will hold a certain amount of people. If you want to join the Discord group, you better make an account right now if you already haven't and use that link. Yeah, y'all better use that link. You feel me? Y'all better click on that link. Hurry up. That's the Discord link. It expires. It's not going to last forever, ever. Icy, don't do him like that. He said you're going to get blocked. If you come with the craziness, you're getting blocked for sure. I got some stuff to talk about. The Vampire Stream. The Vampire Stream. So I don't know how many people, like I said, YouTube playing around with it. So I don't know how many people are going to come. Shout out to everybody that used UFC 248 links. That was a good card. That was a good card, bro. Guys and girls, I told you to use the link to get this particular one. They had some really good fights on it. Really good fights on it. I did post-fight videos for all the major fights pretty much today. The best fight of the night was the women's fight. And how fitting that it's International Women's Day or Women's Day. And they had the best fight of the night. Joanna versus the champion from China. Zhang Weili. That shit was fire. They fought, bro. They fought their hearts out. You know, at the end of the day, you know, respects to both. They earned their paycheck. You know, that was definitely the fight of the night on the card. We had some real good fights on that card. I was disappointed with the main event, Yoel Romero versus Adesanya. I really thought that was going to be better, faster pace, but it was kind of weird, you know. Yeah, Zhang Weili and Jacek was the look. But they had Beneil, his fight with Jacquard close. That shit was dope too. But the women killed that. They had the best fight for sure. The most energy, the most competitive, the most high intensity, sustained action, drama. You know, both ladies showed a hell of a chin, hell of a heart. They both were tired. They both were swinging for the fences. They both were trying to impose themselves. It was almost like kind of like a technical Rock'em Sock'em Robots. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as one would land something, you like, ooh, and then you be like, ooh. It was like that type. They kept taking the play away from each other. The rounds became harder and harder to score for me. It became harder and harder because, like I said, they were stealing the play away from each other. Like Joanna will have some good kicks and, you know, some technical strikes and get off, and then all of a sudden she'll get clipped with a big hit, a big strike, you know. I'm happy with the winner. You know, truthfully, I didn't really want to see either person lose because I know, you know, I hate losing myself, and that sucks for Joanna for, you know, to be in that type of grinding fight, battle of attrition fight, and have a hematoma and all this stuff only to lose. But I'm happy with the winner. You know, I think that's fair. I agree with Icy. I think Weili, she did what champions do and bit down a bit more in that fifth and final round. I think she won the fifth and final round. It was still competitive, but she landed some big shots, you know, but it was good to the last drop. because Joanna did a spinning back fist and caught her in the 5th round too. She said, "Bow," backhanded the shit out of her. So it was a good fight. And there was I think in round 4, Joanna caught her on the chin, chin checked her basically with a vicious kick. They was out there scrapping. Hey, but I like the Wei Lee. Like, you could tell she has she studied like boxing, because the way she was striking like I dare I say this, but like striking like a dude. Like, the way her posturing. Not everyone, like Amanda Nunes and Wei Lee, they're probably the best female strikers in the UFC. It just looked crispy, real compact shots, and she was getting busy with it. She was getting busy, but I like her style. Defense a little bit leaky, but part of that's a testament to Joanna with the good game plan. But her face was looking jacked at the end of the thing. You could tell she'd been in a fight, and I think the power of the shots was kind of like the difference maker. Her power. But it was a crazy fight, man. So shout out to everybody that got UFC 248, clicked on my link. Definitely helps the channel grow. Heavyweights in boxing. I got my fight fixed. Let's just say that. I got some good fights. Efe Ajagba, he did his thing. He fought Raskojano, big guy, kind of a barometer test. He just broke him up, landed some good combinations. And, Raskojano just kept having to take a knee, And Luis Ortiz stopped Raskojano, and so did Daniel Dubois. But here's a fun fact. Here's the ego fun fact. Smash the like button. Here's the ego fun fact. Joseph Parker, after he beat Andy Ruiz, and I put quotes up because I thought Andy Ruiz actually should have won that fight. It was close, but I thought Andy Ruiz did enough to win, but it was in New Zealand. But Joseph Parker fought Raskojano, and, he struggled a bit with him. So people always give Joshua all this credit because he unified with Joseph Parker. And I don't think Joseph Parker's a bad fighter. I think he's solid. But Joseph Parker, especially at the time Joshua fought him, despite being a champion, his run was kind of questionable. I think, me personally, I think Joseph Parker has had better performances when he hasn't been a champion. Like when he fought Dillian White, and then his last fight on the, Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas card against that random Shondale Winters or whatever, when he was fighting, before he became a champion. I think his performances were better. But his whole title run, his performance at Huey Fury wasn't impressive. That was an impressive performance. Raskojano, none of those were impressive performances. He actually did the best versus Joshua. I thought he was doing solid, but the ref was weak. They had that referee that was giving Joshua an easier fight. Wouldn't let him fight on the inside. But that's my thoughts on it. So Efe Ajagba's coming along. Main event, man, the man Adam Kownacki, he got knocked out. He got knocked out, bro. I think it was in the 4th round. Man, I was at the Ortiz. Ortiz stopped Cojano in 2 rounds and made it look easy. Cojano was like messing around, and Ortiz was like, all right, pop, pop, bing, bing. Stopped him. This was supposed to be a fight where Adam Kownacki was in his second home. He's Polish, but there's a good Polish following that you've seen in the crowd today, and that is Chris Arreola fight. He was thought to be the favorite in this fight. Robert Helenius, man, he looked like a big-ass Game of Thrones looking motherfucker, bro. Eric the Red looking Viking motherfucker, bro. He looked like a real-life Viking. He's a big dude, big, burly, bar bouncer looking ass, bro. Scandinavian motherfucker, bro. He did his thing. Robert Helenius, he came with that work. See, and the thing is, man, what? This man, Robert Helenius, came out ready. The second round was a good action round in the fight. back and forth action. I could tell Robert Helenius was hurt. Adam Kownacki was like, throwing, but took some shots. It was a good fight. It was good action, good entertaining. The mistake Adam Kownacki made to me was he's not mindful of his defense, which is what I've always criticized his style for. I posted this on Twitter. He's fun to watch, but so is Ruslan Provodnikov. Listen, your life, not your life, but like your shelf life in boxing is going to be much smaller if you don't work on both sides of the equation. That's offense and defense. You could call people runners and all this bullshit and weak shit, but Floyd tells you, ego tells you, you have more life in this sport of boxing the less you get hit, bro. Customato told you, it's the art of hit and don't, where you can hit your opponent and the opponent can't hit you back, bro. Adam Kownacki, bro, he's good to watch. He's fun to watch. He gives it his all. He's durable. But you can't just be out there in no man's land with no head movement against a guy who's 6'7" Viking-looking motherfuckers. These motherfucking Wolfenstein-looking dudes, big-ass dudes, and just be in the open. This motherfucker look like a Minnesota Viking out this bitch. And you can't just be out there like that with no head movement or just bite off more than you chew. Just because you hurt them, listen to me, people. A wounded animal is the maximum danger. Because, like, if a dog gets hit by a car and it fractures his hind leg or some shit, and then you corner that dog, even if it's like animal control, they're trying to help the dog. That dog is going to be yelping and snapping, and because it don't know what happens. It's disoriented, and it's going to be snapping and feisty because it just got hit by a car, and it don't know who's trying to hurt it and stuff like that. So its guards and defense mechanisms are going to be on tilt. Their spidey senses going to be tingling. So a wounded animal is the most dangerous prey. Like, let's say I shot a bear, but I didn't shoot a bear in the fatal position, or the bear's in a bear trap. Bro, if I walk by a bear that's leg is caught in the trap, and I'm in like arm's length, arm's reach of the bear, bro, he might just get me, just, you know what I'm saying? Just yank me just because he in pain. You feel what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking grizzly bear. Just because his leg in the trap, bro, he like, if I'm going down, we all go down because we all crew. That bear for the, he gonna grab everybody. Everybody gonna get it. Bro, kamikaze. That bear for you, okay, put a bear foot in a bear trap and then he's in pain. And then walk by the motherfucker, see if he don't yank your ass. Bro, he'll yank your ass like a motherfucking kid in elementary school with the coronavirus outbreak. That motherfucker gonna yank you out this bitch. Oh shit. The motherfucker, you better stay away. People be going up to wounded animals and shit. All right, bro. I'm not the crocodile hunter. I'm not finna go up to no wounded ass. And then just because Helenius was hurt, that don't mean you could just, he ain't no hoe, you know what I'm saying? You can't just chump him. He said Yogi Bear, look at that. Yeah, you gonna be, hey, boo-boo. You gonna be boo-boo when he stomp a mud hole in your ass. Hey, boo-boo. That motherfucker Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires looking ass, bro. You gonna be the forest fire when he burn your ass up. Fuck with a bear if you want to. Bro, look. I just posted this on Instagram. These bears ain't playing with your bitch ass. I'm gonna show you. These bears ain't really playing out here, bro. Look. Bro, what the fuck? He's hub. Look at that bear, bro. That bear literally wants all the smoke. I would not fuck with that bear. Look at him. Look at his bicep. He look like Damon. Bro, why is he that big, though? This ain't no Kung Fu Panda shit. Bro, he too diesel. He motherfucker. He built like Yoel Romero looking ass, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna front. I sent this to my partners. I like Yoel Romero. He said the Bear Diesel. I told you the Bear is like not playing with, bro. The Bear did a bid in prison or some shit. That motherfucker. What y'all got on my snack? What y'all got on my snack, bro? That motherfucker. You better put some money on that Bear books and shit. But anyway, yeah, I ain't fucking with that Bear though. He too hub out here. That's insane, man. Hell no, bro. Bro, look, he out here, bro. Look at what the fuck? Hold on. Bro, he's too swole. That don't even look like nothing you want to play with. But anyway, speaking of Yoel Romero real quick, I like Yoel Romero, but the fight didn't live up. But Yoel Romero, every time, I've said this for a while, every time I see him, he reminds me of a Lycan from the movie Underworld. Have you ever seen the movie Underworld with the werewolves and the like vampires and shit? Yoel Romero looked dead on the Lycan. Look what I just made. Look, I'm lying, bro. Tell me he don't look like a Lycan. Bruh, that's not accurate, dog. This motherfucker a Lycan. Hell nah. He from the underworld. This motherfucker too built. That you got too much muscles or something. If you looking like a Lycan, hold on. Let me blow it up so y'all can see this shit for real. This motherfucker, underworld ass body. I like Yoel Romero, but he built like a Lycan. Hell nah. That shit look crazy. Motherfucker. You too diesel. Like, you could take a day off from the gym, you know. He's like, nah, I gotta get to the gym. Hey, Dana, bring the fucking boy. That motherfucker Cuban, then the motherfucker, the way he be saying shit. He's like, yeah, boy. Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. This motherfucker, Yoel tripping. He a liking. For sure. Hold on. Bro, I'll blow it up for you. Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. Y'all tripping. Y'all got to feel me, though. That don't look, I'm going to block my big head. Bro, that look dead on. Look, y'all see that? Dead on, bro. I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. That motherfucker liking. Hell no. He built like a light. Look at his neck. They got the same ass neck. Same ass neck looking at that boy, bro. Shout out to Cuba. Shout out to my Cubanos, bro. He a motherfucking liking, dog. Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. Yeah, bring me that fucking boy, man. What's up? What's poppin'? Anyway, I sent that to my homies in the group chat because that literally, he be doing them flips and shit. That's like liking moves, bro. He is not human. He is not, bro. He be doing them acrobats and shit. He was... Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. Bro, he is not a regular human being. Bro, that motherfucker was... Bro, he started dropping to the ground. You see him do... Bro, he was doing some shit in there. Adesanya, I don't even really blame him for real because this motherfucker was trying to set you up for the okie doke. He wanted you to try some bullshit and he was going to try to explode on your ass. The motherfucker did the Tootsie Roll like 3 times. Did y'all see that? Like, he just kept dropping his knee to the canvas. Nah, bro. I ain't fighting no motherfucker that gonna do the Tootsie Roll in the middle of the shit. He was like, he was moving too much for me. I can't do, bro. That motherfucker was moving too much. He was on like some Cuban Tyson Fury shit. And then Adesanya just trying to get close and, you know, measure distance. The motherfucker hit the Tootsie Roll. Y'all see that? He said, the butterfly, that's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Nah, he hit that Tootsie Roll in the middle of it. Bro, if anybody ever feints me with a Tootsie Roll, I'm finna run. That's some Cuban shit. Them motherfucker gonna salsa dance in the middle of this shit. Bro, he kept turning his hips like Dax Prescott. Remember when Dax was doing that warm-up? Bro, that's that Cuban shit. I ain't fucking with nobody with them salsa moves and all this shit he was doing. Bro, I seen that. He punched his thigh out. Bro, I ain't fucking with that. It was a boring fight, but Adesanya was smart. I ain't fucking that motherfucker. He was doing MJ moves and shit. Bro, he moving too much for me. He was trying to set Adesanya up with the bullshit. Bro, for the first 90 seconds, he ain't really throw no punch. He didn't throw no punch. And Adesanya got close one time in round one. He said, yeah. Bro, he tried to dunk on him. He tried to hit him with that Maidana type overhand, but it was a left. It was like an overhand left, some bullshit. And he really caught Adesanya. Adesanya was winking and shit. Bro, he was trying to set him up for some bullshit. He's like, I'm 42, but come on and get it. He wasn't trying to expend much energy. I think he was just trying to bait him into something. But Adesanya played it smart, used his height, used his youth, used his intelligence, and he was fucking that leg up. That motherfucker leg was red in the motherfucker. Bro, his leg had the measles and shit at the end. That shit was red. I see you doing the most. That motherfucker said, Yoel Jackson, you're doing too much. Bro, he got punched dead in his eye. I'm telling you, shout out to my Cubanos. These Cuban fighters is different. Like, they know how to scrap and they know how to fight, by and large. And it's just, they're crafty. Like, because the same thing in boxing. Rigondeaux didn't throw no fucking punches. Who did he just fight? Whoever he just fought on the undercard. He wasn't really throwing no real punches. He wasn't really throwing nothing. And after the first round, he wasn't really throwing too much. And he's doing all this shit, measuring you up. And as soon as he could get that left off, he just slid that in there. You got to watch that. So Adesanya, again, the fight was a disappointment because I expected more of a, combustible collision. But you can't even be mad at Adesanya. Some victories you just gotta take what you could take, And Yoel Romero, he's 42 or whatever age. He's in shape and he's dangerous and he's explosive, and he's moving too much and doing all this stuff and he's dancing and shit. Like he's doing too much. So it's like you have to proceed with caution, or he's trying to bait you into something. So that's just all it was. So Adesanya just kept his distance and it made for a lackluster fight. But anyway, back to boxing, back to the heavyweights. The ref he wasn't playing. He said, people pay for y'all. Y'all better fight. That was weird. He was a weird ass ref, bro. He said, y'all gonna fight. And he was talking shit in the middle of the fight. Punch him. Beat his ass. Bro, he sounded like old dog and Menace and shit. Strap that fool, Kane. Strap him. Remember Kane and Menace started stomping out Cuz even harder because old dog was talking that shit in the back. He says, strap that fool, Kane. And Kane, motherfucker. The guy's face was, blood was coming out and shit. Yeah, the ref was real weird, bro. He acted like he had somewhere to be. Like, you can see, and see, the ref, this is what bothers me about combat sports. The ref was on the bullshit. That's why the crowd was on some bullshit. The ref was on some bullshit. You fight this motherfucking Cuban ass, hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. You fight this motherfucker Yoel Romero when he's doing all this weird shit, and you approach him and don't approach him with caution, and you gonna be the next Kownacki, bro, because he was trying to trap him. He's a experienced guy, and he's an explosive guy, and he's also over 40. So he's not trying to expend too much energy. He could do this, that don't take too much energy. So he's not gonna be super aggressive, but he's gonna play off your mistakes. That's what Adesanya, like I said, I can't blame him for fighting that type of fight with Yoel because he's too explosive and too dangerous. Yoel was like almost like what people do in boxing where they're looking for one punch, like a home run. That's what he was doing. He was just staying busy, moving, and a lot of unrhythmic, drunken monkey style showman. And then that's why Yoel be losing fights decision, because if you don't play into it as much, then he's doing probably too much showboating and theatrics. And like they said at 2 Live Crew, fuck theatrics, you ain't no actress. You know, he's doing too much histrionics where he's not engaging enough. You know, and this is the complaint with certain Cuban fighters, both in boxing and the UFC, when they don't let their hands go and stuff like that. And people know Yoel Romero in the sport. He's just too dangerous. He's just too dangerous where you don't want to just come in any type of way. Because when Paulo Costa was coming in, that's kind of, he big as fuck though. You know, Stylebender is a bit skinnier and leaner and shit. But anyway, the Paulo dude is fucking big. But he was coming in any type of way, and his face was wearing the marks and shit. You just can't come through. And you have to be durable like Costa to just walk through the shit. So it's just a dangerous proposition. But back to boxing. Smash the like button. The heavyweight fight was very, very fun. Adam Kownacki, I told y'all. I like him. He's fun to watch. He seems like a good-spirited dude. It wasn't his night, but I told you he needed to work on his defense because remember he was saying I could do what Tyson Fury did to Wilder. See, this is why people like Eddie Hearn sound foolish, right? And this is precisely why they sound stupid. Wilder had a bad night. Kownacki had a bad night. These things don't have any correlation to each other. Unless you're Tyson Fury, who's going through Glovegate, but aside from Glovegate, he's 6'9" with his own reach and his own upper body movement and defense and style. You know, Tyson Fury be doing weird shit at 6'9". So if your name is Andy Ruiz or Adam Kownacki and you don't have the movement of a Fury, you know, doing all this shit with a defense, then you're a totally different fighter. Like, there's certain fighters that just there's certain athletes that got bounced. Like, their vertical is crazy. They can dunk easily, right? So if that's not what you're gifted at, then that don't mean dunking's going to be easy for you because you ain't got no bounce. You see what I'm saying? But this is why, like I said, it sounds stupid when Eddie Hearn and people like that judge the Tyson Fury-Wilder fight and then automatically erase Tyson Fury's name and start saying Andy Ruiz, Dillian White, you know, Adam Kownacki, they would have did this to Wilder because boxing doesn't work like that. Wilder lost to who he lost to. And now there's some questions about that, but I don't even feel like getting into it right now. But even if everything was on the up and up, Tyson Fury is his own fighter. You see what I'm saying? But you can't just say, oh, all you have to do is bully the bully. Because Adam Kownacki, his defense ain't Tyson Fury's defense. And that was shown tonight. So a lot of people, even Adam Kownacki, said he was ready for Wilder. Bro, Helenius had him doing like the stanky leg. Wilder got more power than Helenius, and he's the same height, and he's more athletic. So I've always told you it would be a fun fight, but Kownacki versus Wilder, I would pick Wilder for sure in that fight. That would be like a Spilka type of situation to me. You know, to me. He's just short and he's like, you know, even his arm length and like his body type, styles make fights. That's just what it is. And I keep telling you guys the same stuff about boxing, whether you want to believe me or not. Styles make fights, and there's no explanation to these triangle theories. Get that out of your head, because here's one using this heavyweight stuff. Make sure you guys get the likes up, because I know YouTube ain't sending my notifications out. We making too much money, you know, getting too much viewership, so they want to hate. It's okay. It's okay. You know, this is just a freebie video. It's okay. Smash the like button, though. Y'all can do that. But here's the thing with the triangle theories. Adam Kownacki, this is all fact. I'm going to do it recite off my memory. Adam Kownacki beat Charles Martin, and he almost stopped him. Right? So here's, for your triangle theories, this is why triangle theories don't work. I was covering that fight in New York, and Adam Kownacki fought Charles Martin. He hurt him and nearly stopped him in the fight. So he beat Charles Martin. Last week or so, Charles Martin just knocked out Gerald Washington. He caught him, knocked him out. Charles Martin, who lost to Adam Kownacki and AJ, right? Charles Martin knocks out Gerald Washington. Now, Gerald Washington, my dude, shout out to Vallejo 707, knocked out Robert Helenius. You see what I'm saying? This stuff doesn't add up. So how come Charles Martin beats Gerald Washington and Gerald Washington's capable of beating a guy who just knocked out Adam Kownacki, right? And Adam Kownacki beat Gerald Washington and he beat Charles Martin. You see what I'm saying? That's why these triangle theories don't work. So you would think, hey, Adam Kownacki, he almost knocked out not only Gerald Washington, or he knocked out Gerald Washington, and he almost knocked out Charles Martin. So why can't he beat Robert Helenius when Gerald Washington, who lost to Charles Martin, when Gerald Washington knocked out Robert Helenius? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. And you can keep going deeper and deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? The Ali, Frazier, Norton, and Foreman are a classic example of style make fights. That's what I'm saying. Well, because this is why another reason triangle theories don't work is because there's not one kryptonite for everybody. Whatever your kryptonite is ain't the same kryptonite for somebody else. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, let's say women. I'll give you guys an analogy. Whatever is pretty to Icy, that might not be your type. Like, what if Icy likes bald head bitches? Icy like girls with shaved heads and shit, and their head look like a dirty tennis ball. That don't mean some of y'all like Rapunzel long hair chicks, but Icy like them bald. He like their head to look like a snow cone, an Italian Icy. You see what I'm saying? Icy like them bald headed, like them bald headed woes. You see what I'm saying? But that don't mean that's everybody's type. Because Icy like melted ice hair having bitches, bro. Damn, Icy. Y'all hella funny. Icy said if they thick, you nasty. Yeah, they thick with a dick. Nah, I'm just playing. Ego sucks toes. Facts. Not just any toe. I ain't just sucking like homeless toes and shit, but hey, for the right. Like, you gotta have nice feet. Like LJ, she probably got nice feet. She don't be walking and working hard and shit in Australia. LJ got nice feet. I ain't even gonna front. She got them little toes and shit. You can't have them don't be a menace feet. I ain't fucking with that. Had them lichen toes and shit. Talons of an eagle. Hell nah. LJ laughing because she knows she got them seductive ass toes. They look like little smokies. You ever had them sausages for breakfast? Them little smokies? Yeah, that should be. Okay, LJ, you better calm down, LJ. Yeah, shout out to Prince Savage. He already know the deal. He said, nigga, I suck toes too. Shit. Grown man shit. That's on Icy's. He's like 12 and shit, so he don't know. He's still worried about himself. He ain't trying to please the woman, so he don't know how it goes. Because he's 12. He's going through puberty right now. My boy Icy going through puberty. He don't know no better. He just trying to get his rocks off. It's okay, Icy. We're going to teach you. We a bit older than you. Icy too young. He said, y'all try to play. Bro, you try to play me. You say Ego sucks toes and this is Ego as a dad. You try to play me. Don't get mad when the kitchen start to heat up. Yeah, bro. Icy break up with girls through text message. He young. He still be doing that shit. He probably hit him up on WhatsApp. Bitch, this ain't working. Like, damn, Icy. You couldn't call her or meet up with her? Bro, that's that young boy shit. He sent her a video on Snapchat. Bitch, I'm done with a dog filter because Icy a dog. He was on Snapchat with the dog filter because Icy is a goddamn dog. And he said, bitch, I'm finished. Bro, why you gonna break up with a chick on Snapchat? Bro, that's sad, Icy. Y'all tripping. New media in the building. Smash that like button. Shout out to G Brown, yeah. Shout out to G Brown. He said he do an emoji breakup. He just put the broken heart and that's it. What's this mean? Figure it out. I'm Icy, goddammit. I gotta be a dog. These LA females so mean. Hell yeah. They probably in gangs and shit. Like, pick me up at 6, cuz. Like, bro, what? Them LA, they got that mean streak. These LA females, they be in gangs too. They be like, rolling 60, cuz. Like, what the fuck? Take me out to dinner and a movie, nigga. Like, why you sound like Nip and shit? She all blued up and shit. How's this one look? she got her shit buttoned up and shit. How's this one look, cuz? You ready to go, cuz? Like, oh shit. Now LA females, they kind of get it. Take me to Roscoe's. Chicken and waffles, nigga. Hustle and motivate. Oakland females too. Oakland females is different. Oakland females will beat your ass. Bro, them Oaktown ones, they'll really beat your ass at Jack London and shit. And then go to beat your ass and then go to Chef Smelly afterwards and get a hot plate. Y'all know about that Chef Smelly. Bro, them Oakland females, they different. Because there's so much that go on in Oakland, so they be mad at other shit. Like, if you leave your car parked in the wrong spot for like 1 extra minute, you'll have a ticket on your shit. So they be mad at shit like that. Bro, I left my car literally like the meter was paid till like 3. I am not playing. I was in the town. The meter, I had paid up until 3, but I went to eat and some other stuff, and I got there at 3:01. There was a ticket on my car. I'm like, ain't this a bit, bro? 3:01? 3:01 though, for real? Like, I was literally paid up till 3, and they wrote me a ticket at 3:01. I'm like, this is some bullshit, bro. Oakland is a poor city in general, so they be just trying to get over with the fuck shit. 3:01, like they were just waiting for, yeah, this motherfucker won't be back in time as expected. Like, man, come on. He said they was sitting on your shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to give me that ticket. Yeah, man. Anyway, Adam Kownacki, his defense is just is leaky. And that's going to be hard because, like, even a guy like Joshua, he can still punch. You can't just be walking through shit. And the other thing that hurt Kownacki is he went through a war with Chris Arreola. Almost all of his fights have been wars, kind of. You know, Charles Martin was pretty durable. So he's been through wars, you know. But that Chris Arreola, that's mileage on you. You see what I'm saying? They threw like a career high punches for heavyweights. You gotta turn that off. You can't just run into somebody's front door. Bro, he's saying stupid shit. He said the PBC heavyweights are cursed, but Joshua just lost. Tyson Fury's going through Glovegate. Dillian White is lost. Bro, it's the heavyweight division. Motherfuckers lose. One punch can change the trajectory of what you thought would happen. End of story. They want to be like me, you know. I told you they want to be like New Media because I talk about the Dazn curse, so they want to make it look like everything's the PBC curse. No, motherfuckers just lose sometimes, you know. Like Dazn, this should be happening every other day. Fight pull out, someone on drugs, you know, that'd be different. That's different than everybody takes an L or a fight that, you know, Tank and Abnormatis fall apart because Abnormatis get injured. Dazn had that shit like without. Okay, speaking of Dazn, let's talk about Dazn. I'm glad y'all brought that up. Where's Canelo's announcement, bruh? Bro, it is March, daylight savings time. I think today is daylight savings time, ain't it? It is March 8th. Canelo's fighting May 2nd. His fight week begins the last week of April, which is April 27th. So from March 8th to April 27th, which is the fight week of Canelo. And we don't even know who Canelo is fighting for a fact. I'm pretty sure it's Billy Joe Saunders. But yet and still, it has not been formally announced. Bro, that's like 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks. Literally, when AJ was supposed to fight Gerald Miller, they did a press tour in London. They did a press tour in New York. They were like in training. And then Gerald Miller failed a drug test. They allegedly negotiated with, Michael Hunter and Luis Ortiz, and finally ended up on Andy Ruiz with 6 weeks time. So you mean to tell me the biggest star on Dazn, a guy who hasn't lost technically since Mayweather, his fights they just keep coming out with not enough. He was supposed to fight in September. He wanted the Mexican dates, supposed to fight in September of last year. And then they kept waiting, couldn't get the negotiations over the finish line. And then they finally did it, but it was too late. So then they end up having Kovalev fight Anthony Yard, and then he waited till November. And Kovalev damn near got stopped, which hurt the Canelo fight, which we seen it wasn't as big as Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. This is just sad, people. This is really sad. This is sad. Like, okay. I'm not even trying to be rude here, but Golden Boy, bro, this dude is talking about Fury, block him. Bro, what? Where did Fury come from? Ain't nobody even talking about Fury. Yeah, get rid of him. I'll continue once he's gone. Bro, he's comparing a fight, a stream at midnight to a Fury prime time, American time video. Yeah, that makes sense. You fucking moron. Block Crumbside so we can continue this. Crumbside TV. He trying to break bread with us, but we ain't giving him no crumbs. Thank you. So anyway, Canelo Alvarez, he has 6.5, 7 weeks, and we still don't officially know. And then everybody started reporting that he was fighting Billy Joe Saunders. And then Canelo, he came out on Twitter and he said, hey, it ain't official till I make it official. You see what I'm saying? So even though I think it's Billy Joe Saunders, he's saying, hey, don't run with that. Don't run with sources until I make it official. Canelo want to be like Floyd. Let's just be real. His channel has no content, but this channel is dead. LMAO, okay. Bro, these dudes are bums. They are jealous. They are envious. They see that we have fun. They see people laughing. They can't help themselves. They see we get money. Bro, what? It's the same shit. So, of course, they're going to come, oh, yeah, that's for... Bro, these streams, I don't even have to do a stream right now. We've done so many streams. Bro, I'm telling you, they are jealous. They just sit back in the crevices waiting to say something stupid just to get blocked. Look at this man. My man, Kawaku Doncor, $50 super chat. Oh, we could keep going, though. Bro, this is what they mad at. I'm telling you. Look. PayPal. Same guy, $100 super chat. Bro. Same guy. Another $50 super chat. Bro. This is what that's why they just wait and just sit there in misery. They just sit there in misery. Complaining. Oh, yeah, this channel. Bro, I don't care about the viewers. I don't care about none of that. All I know is we keep getting to the next level and people seem to enjoy the content. Cool. We'll build from that. Anyway, back to Canelo. Smash the like button. Bet he won't look at them channel views, though. Bro, he's scared. That's what I'm saying. We ain't worried about it. It's not even worth time. But I'm just saying, this is miserable people. I keep telling y'all. This is what miserable people do. Nigga, you sending yourself money. Yeah. So I'm sending myself money on PayPal, and I have to get charged a fee. That makes a lot of sense. So these dudes are so stupid that they think I'm building a second account with some African sounding name, and you have to pay. PayPal takes a cut of the money. So if I had $150, why would I send 3 separate payments and donations and let PayPal take a cut of my money when I could have just kept $150 untouched? You guys tell me that makes sense. Because like I said, PayPal takes a cut. They take a percentage. So if you have $150, ain't nobody gonna send themselves a payment and let PayPal take a hit of the money just to show people that they have donations. But whatever. When they hate, donate. These dudes deliver Patron pizza and they mad about Ego's money, bro. Like I said. Anyway, I don't even care about that. Whatever. Yeah, I sent myself money. Whatever they want to say. Canelo, he has 6-7 weeks. And he still hasn't officially announced his fight. You know, people, the Canelo man fans, they get mad. Oh, you're racist. Okay, what does this have to do with race? Explain how Canelo giving himself 6 to 7 weeks and his opponent hasn't been released to the public officially, how this is a good thing. Even if the fighters behind the scenes know, this ain't just about that. So, yeah, Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo might know to start training. But what about the fans who actually want to, you know, order the zone? They want to get airfare. They want to get tickets to the live event. When they hate, donate. Yeah, I sent myself that money even though my hands are right here. These dudes is clowns, I told you. Shout out to The Bachelor, $20 super chat. Yeah, look, my hands are right here. Shout out to The Bachelor. He said, when they hate, we donate. Bro, resistance is futile at this point. They could keep saying whatever, keep trolling. Let's see how far you get in life like that. I can't wait to see it. I want to see you do better than me. That's my challenge. Do better. Let's see if your trolling can actually amount to dollars and pay your bills and, you know, get your life to the next level. Worrying about me and worrying about mine. Anyway, you notice most these beta males in boxing, they literally refuse. They refuse to actually address what you are talking about. And they'll target you and say all this sensitive mumbo jumbo, but they won't actually address the issue at hand. Icy said it's getting sad. I agree. Because it's a new level of desperation. And I think people see it. Bro, the Discord is popping. The channel's popping. The viewership's popping. The money keep coming in. When they hate, donate. We're doing new things. We're trying new things. They can't help but to loathe what we are doing. Like, you notice, how come Ego's Army don't be all up in the video on old media channels going crazy and taunting them and trolling and coming back under 14 different accounts, 15 accounts? That's what they do to us. So you tell me who won. I don't see Icy building 18 accounts to go to an old media channel to say some dumb shit. It's just a waste of time. Like LJ said, that would be a waste of time. That's what I'm saying. People got real lives and real jobs and children and shit. Ain't nobody worried about that. Bottom line is Canelo, in my humble opinion, something's going on with him and Golden Boy and Dazn. Dazn seems very disorganized. They don't seem like they have a real direction. And now they're talking about this will be the last year where their sole focus is boxing. They're trying to get into soccer. They're trying to get into other shit because they know they ain't making that splash. And I think the Dazn UK is a last ditch effort, you know, to keep them afloat because they haven't made the splash that they anticipated in the US of A, right? Dazn USA is a brick. That shit went double wood, you know? It's not getting the long-term subscriber base that they anticipated, you know? And now they're looking at other options. Now they don't care. They're stepping Sky, you know, even though Eddie Hearn's in the middle, they're willing to step on Sky Sports' feet, you know, trying to take over that market. Now Eddie Hearn works with Sky. Now, listen, let's talk about that. He said Netflix of boxing. Yeah. Wonder what the delay is announcing. I don't know. Maybe money. Maybe the Dazn UK launch. Maybe they have to work out something. You know, the parameters. I don't know. I really don't. But check this out. So it's being stated that Dazn is launching their first fight in the UK, being available in the UK for £5 a month, which is about I think $7-8 US dollar, right? So we'll just use US currency because it's easier for me. So let's say DAZN is about $8 a month for DAZN UK. But here's the kicker. But wait, there's more. So with DAZN UK, with this new launch, to my understanding, this is what they're trying to do. When DAZN has a non-UK fight, non-UK based fight, non-like Matchroom UK fight, those types of fights will be on DAZN UK. So Canelo going forward because he fights in America, Triple G because he fights in America. Those will be available in the UK through DAZN UK. So that'll hurt Sky Sports' money because previously Sky Sports would air the UK broadcast of Canelo and Triple G fights. Right? Kane, you out of pocket. He said Canelo has a no announcement clause. I'm done, bro. I am so done. This dude is a fool. Look, at my man showed up. He just said, look, y'all said the money was fake. Kownacki Donkor just sent more money, bro. He sent $20. They said I sent it to myself. How is that possible? Bro, it's the same person too. Hey, my man Donkor was watching. Bro, look. I don't even have to prove it, but I do it because it's funny. Look. 12:41 a.m. Y'all see that? It's the same person. My man, Kownacki Donkor out of Canada. $20 super chat. These haters really think you're sending yourself super chats. Hey, he just messing, bro. He's shitting on y'all. Bro, I must be the greatest. Shout out to my man, Kownacki Donkor. Bro, look. I showed you the time. They are so desperate. They said I did this. So we ain't really getting money. He said the haters really think you're sending yourself super chat. So I must be Tyson Fury and Houdini and David Blaine because I've been talking nonstop. I showed you the time stamp. So how could I have sent that to myself at that given time or text somebody to send it to, I've been talking with my hands just moving and shit. He said Ego got that super chat clause. Facts. I told you, the trolls are so desperate, they don't know how to deal with new media, so they just come up with anything. He said telekinesis, telekinetic ego. Facts. That's the only way. I'm Professor X. I'm just like, oh, Donkor, please send super chat, bro. These dudes is weird. Busters. Anyway, let's say DAZN UK. I told you they only here to cause distractions, right? Bro, now they're going to say I'm psychic and telekinetic and, man, whatever. So I'm Professor X out this motherfucker. Bro, it's getting real bad. He said Pacquiao mama sending super chats. I love these vampire streams. Yes. The vampire streams are so fun. Yeah, so anyway, that's proof to the haters. That's proof to the haters. Yeah, they saying we sending our own money now. Yeah, when they hate, donate. So DAZN UK is trying to air, right? They're trying to air fights that are non-UK events, pretty much. So Canelo, Triple G, I'm assuming Jake Paul if he fights KSI, if Antonio Brown and Logan Paul, that would now be made available in the UK via DAZN UK, right? Instead of previously, those fights would have probably been on Sky Sports. But here's the kicker. But wait, there's more. What I don't understand is this. The UK cards, they're still going to be on Sky Sports for the next year. And the bigger cards, like Anthony Joshua and Dillian White, I guess they're considering him like a big star or whatever, they're going to be on pay-per-view still. So I don't know if Sky Sports is going to take their price down with now having competition. But so now the UK just has more shit to pay for. So let me put this in perspective. This is why it still seems like desperate. It still seems like a desperate last-ditch attempt. So if you want to watch Canelo versus presumably Billy Joe Saunders, you got to spend $8 a month for that particular given month to watch Canelo. Then if Joshua's fighting the next month against Kubrat Pulev and you can't be there live, then you got to get a Sky Sports pay-per-view. Then if Wilder versus Fury 3 happens, and let's say BT Sport wins the rights to that fight, Wilder Fury 3, Fury Wilder 3 in July, then you would have to buy another pay-per-view through BT Sport. So the thing with DAZN in general that they're not encompassing, they are not it's not like black box cable. They're not a Walmart, if you will, because they're not all encompassing. Does that make sense to you guys? They are not all encompassing, meaning DAZN can't satisfy all of your needs or even most of your needs when there's other great fights. Because here's another thing. If Top Rank, which they may do, puts ESPN Plus, or if let's say Lomachenko versus Teofimo, I think that's going to be on ESPN Plus pay-per-view because it's a bigger fight. So depending on who bids money, that fight could go on Sky Sports. So even with DAZN UK, unless DAZN wins the bidding rights to broadcast it over there, if you are from the UK and you want to watch Lomachenko versus Usyk, it's not like Sky Sports is out of the equation. Because what if Sky Sports is the winning broadcaster, the winning bidder for that? Or what if it's BT Sports? Do you guys get what I'm saying? So it's really weird to me because even with DAZN UK, it's a fair price point in the UK, not so much in America, but it doesn't have everything you need necessarily if Wilder Fury lands on BT Sports. If Teofimo versus Lomachenko, I mean, does the UK only want to see UK fights, or do you guys like boxing? Because Lomachenko versus Teofimo, we don't know where that's going to land. That could land on BT Sports. The distribution deal could be done through Sky Sports, or maybe DAZN gets it for the UK. I don't know. But it's not, people are like Sky Sports are going to be dead and shit. But if Sky Sports puts up the money and wins the broadcasting rights for Teofimo Lomachenko, if y'all want to watch that, you can't just go through DAZN UK. So, I don't know. They might be able to get some success if people really want to see like Canelo, at that price point, and Billy Joe Saunders, stuff like that. But it's not like as easy as people think. And the other thing is, bro, DAZN shit the business model seems so flawed to me. It seems really weird. So DAZN is roughly $8 a month, £5 or whatever a month, right? This is what the price point they're introducing it as. And they said they can raise the price as they acquire more. So don't think people can get hyped and think just like the Americans, like, oh, it's $9.99, and then they doubled up on the price. So they might do that to the UK too, depending on what they acquire and what sales are looking like, etc. But beyond that, you got to look at this. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Yeah, bro, we got to get the likes up. I know everyone can't be hating. We can't just have all haters, though. Bro, smash the like button. That's what I'm saying. YouTube be hating. I'm telling you, it's YouTube. They don't be sending notifications. That's why people be coming in slowly and shit. Shout out to B More. So anyway, DAZN UK is not just necessarily all-encompassing unless they win the rights to the biggest fight. Like, for example, Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce, in my opinion, is a good fight, and it's with two UK guys. But that's not on Sky Sports, and it's not on DAZN UK. It's on BT Sports box office. So if UK wants to actually watch that fight, regardless of if you have a DAZN UK subscription or not, to watch that fight, y'all still got to get pay-per-views. So it's not like DAZN UK. It's like I said, the price point seems pretty fair in the UK, but they don't have every major fight that you need if you're a true boxing fan. So you still got to pay because Sky Sports might get some of the fights. Well, Sky Sports could get Wilder Fury 3. So that DAZN UK subscription, if Sky Sports gets the distribution, and they've covered Wilder fights before, and they bid on Wilder fights, and if BT Sports gets the Wilder Fury fight, they've done Tyson Fury fights, then guess what? DAZN UK, even if you have it for that month, that doesn't mean it's going to save them, because are you going to just let that shit run if they don't have the big fights that you're looking for that given month, you know? So it's just a weird business model. Here's the other aspect that's weird for me. The other thing that's really a weird aspect for me is this. People are getting hyped like, yes, DAZN is coming to UK, right? But think about it. DAZN UK, the business model, why it seems failed, at least for the next year, is they're coming to the UK primarily for non-UK based fights. Because Eddie Hearn still has a contract with Sky Sports until 2021. So for the next year, it's going to be mainly fights that are taking place maybe in Saudi Arabia or the USA or wherever outside of the UK, right? So with that being said, let's say Canelo Billy Joe Saunders. So you're paying $8 a month and you got to wait up till 3, 4 a.m. in the morning to watch that. So you're paying for a subscription. It's weird. It just seems weird. You're paying for a subscription to watch a fight, you know, and the fights that are coming on are going to be coming on at like god-awful times for you guys. It's not going to be coming on at prime time. Because if, let's say Triple G fights Camille Sesmeta in California. You can get the DAZN UK and now you're privileged to see it. But then if it happens at California time, you guys are going to have to stay up late to watch it. Free Smoke Dixon, block him. He a rap. Why does the time matter? Because you're paying for a service and you have to wait till 4, 5, 6 a.m. in the morning to watch it. But here's another thing. DAZN, unless they can get the rights to a lot of PBC fights, PBC's been putting on some of the biggest fights. So let's say, just spitballing, let's say Errol Spence versus Pacquiao. Let's say Errol Spence fights Pacquiao. The UK would need a distributor, but if DAZN doesn't win the rights to that fight and BT Sports wins the rights or Sky Sports wins the fight, then guess what? If you want to watch a fight that big in boxing, like Spence versus Pacquiao, then you're still going to have to go through potentially Sky Sports or BT Sports unless DAZN keeps winning the bids or establishes some kind of crazy relationship in all these markets, these other markets. PBC is on DAZN in some countries like Italy or Spain or something like that. So we have to wait and see, but it's not a foregone conclusion because money talks. Sky Sports might say, hey, we really want that Pacquiao fight with Errol Spence. So they might put up better money. You just never know. He said that was a dumbass question the dude asked. They only here to cause distractions. You know what they doing. That's their whole sole purpose. The point I'm making is very simple. So the UK is excited for DAZN UK for non-UK related events, which means they're going to be happening elsewhere around the world, which means it's not going to come on in prime UK time. Canelo Billy Joe Saunders in Vegas is going to be on at 8 p.m. California time, and the UK is like 8 hours ahead of me. So you guys will be paying £5 a month to be watching fights at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. So I don't know. I don't know what the success rate will be with that. Guess we have to wait and see. And then, like I said, it doesn't fix all your problems if Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce is on BT Sport. If these PBC big fights that they keep putting out or top rank big fights that they keep putting out, like Teofimo versus Lomachenko, if DAZN UK don't get it, then you still have to outsource and go through whoever does have it. That's my point. So this whole DAZN business model is weird in conclusion because it's about what you can acquire. At the end of the day, at the root of it, I think boxing fans want to see good fights. Whoever has the good fights, however they have to get the fight. So they don't care, like me as a boxing fan, I don't care about the network. If you tell me Errol Spence is fighting Pacquiao, I'm going to support it. I don't care if it's on Nickelodeon. I don't care if it's on DAZN, Nickelodeon, Nick at Night. You know what I'm saying? ESPN 1, 2, 3, ESPN Deporte. I don't really care about that stuff. Whoever has it. So that's my thought on it. It's really about who has the fight. Like if UFC has Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz 3 or Khabib rematch, or Khabib versus Ferguson, I don't give a fuck. However I have to get. So if I have to go to ESPN Plus, and you guys can use my link, then that's how I'll go to get the fight. Like people make a big to-do about the networks. I don't think people really care about the networks as much as they care about what the networks providing. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, these fights could be on the Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. I don't care. If it has the fight that I want, then I'm going to watch it. And we do this as real boxing fans, even if the commentary is suspect. If someone has a good fight, we just deal with that stuff, So to me, DAZN UK is kind of a last-ditch effort, and we got to see, because it's about some of the other fights they could get the rights to. It's going to be about what they could get the rights to. So far, they didn't get Wilder Fury, neither Sky Sports or DAZN, and neither Sky Sports or DAZN are getting Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Those are probably the biggest heavyweight fights this year so far. So now it's going to be down to Wilder Fury 3. Who can win the rat race and get Wilder Fury 3 if that fight does happen? Wilder Fury 3 is better than any other heavyweight fight Matchroom got. Matchroom is losing the heavyweight battle because the Americans, we watch Adam Kownacki, Robert Helenius for free on Fox, a basic cable channel. Wilder Fury 3, depending on who gets that in the UK, that'll depend on that. But Joe Joyce, we can get ESPN Plus for that. ESPN Plus for the Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. So that's what it boils down to. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce it's like 5-6 weeks out. It's a done deal unless somebody, knock on wood, gets injured or something. And it's for sure not going on DAZN UK, and it's for sure not going on Sky Sports because I've seen that it said BT Sports box office. So again, DAZN UK is not like a Walmart where it's all encompassing. It's a one-stop shop. It's gonna boil down ultimately to the content they can get. So it's no different than DAZN USA. The thing why DAZN USA is not really panning out because they don't have a lot of fights that appeal to Americans. So now, just hear me out. Now they don't have a lot of fights that appeal to Americans directly because a lot of them are like Jono Carroll and Christmas Carroll versus Scott Quigg and shit like that. These guys haven't really been branded. People know Jono Carroll from losing to Tevin Farmer, who just lost to Jojo Diaz. These aren't big fights whatsoever in America. So that's why it hasn't resonated. So now you're telling me DAZN's going into UK, which is probably the next biggest market that they're looking to acquire, not like Spain or Italy, Austria. Those are probably smaller places for boxing. But then you look at it, DAZN UK ain't going to even show the DAZN, the UK cards. The UK cards that are coming on in the UK, to my understanding, most of them are going to go to Sky Sports because Eddie Hearn still has a deal with them. This shit seems ass backwards. Am I the only one that thinks this shit looks backwards? So let me get this straight. DAZN USA has a bunch of Eddie Hearn fights and shit that have a bunch of UK guys that don't necessarily all appeal to American fight fans. And then DAZN UK, they're going to play all the fights where people have to stay up to 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. And then the local UK cards are going to be on Sky Sports still. So if you want to watch Joshua versus Pulev, you still got to go through Sky Sports pay-per-view. If you want to watch Dillian White versus Povetkin, you still got to go through Sky Sports. That's backwards. Bro, you're trying to break into new lands, and the ready-made audience for that land, you're not catering to. That's weird to me. That's really weird. So yeah, you could get DAZN UK. You could watch Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, presumably, but you got to wait till 4 a.m. for it. But then the local cards that you would want to watch, because you're not going to be going to O2 Arena or whatever, like Dillian White and Povetkin, you still got to go through Sky Sports and get you can buy the pay-per-view. So it seems like DAZN's best chance of success in the UK even would be when the contract with Sky Sports runs out, and then if Eddie Hearn takes all of his fights, UK, USA, or whatever, if he takes all Matchroom fights and puts it on DAZN. But up until that point, up until that happens, and this is not going to happen to my knowledge because they're under contract for another year, this won't happen until that contract expires. So DAZN got to survive off of non-local UK cards and just these other miscellaneous cards that the Americans haven't really taken to. So really weird. So the other thing would be cards that they have nothing to do with, like Wilder Fury or PBC cards. Maybe if they can get the rights to them. So I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. But with Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders and stuff like that not being announced with 6-7 weeks, it don't matter what location you are. I don't see that as being good. How's that a good thing if Canelo ain't announced? Whether you're in the UK, you need time to promote. You need time to get hyped. And DAZN is like on borrowed time, at least in America, because it's all just clout chasing. Like my man Antonio said, real brother, shout out to him. Bro, it's just like a lot of clout chasing. You know, like look, this Triple G's next opponent. This who Triple G finna fight. This Triple G, look, he's standing next to his next opponent. You see what I'm saying? Hey, no, guys, had Mickey's punches, gloves, and tick. Bro, what? Bro. Everything's just one big clout. Look. DAZN. Hold on. Today in 1985, Mike Tyson wins his professional fight. Bro, you didn't have DAZN ain't had nothing to do with fucking Mike Tyson turning pro. Why? Like they just posting shit, bro. This is sad, bro. You posting shit that don't even have nothing to do with you. You know, they're like, oh, we're having a Floyd Mayweather marathon. Like Floyd Mayweather, he don't have nothing to do with the app. It's just a bunch of fantasy shit, bro. Mike Tyson pro debut. Like you had something to do with that card. Bob Arum probably had something to do with it more than you. You know, Don King. Look, this is just DAZN. Fantasy middleweight fight. Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones, Canelo, Triple G, Hagler, Ray Robinson, Roberto Duran. Like none of this shit has nothing to do with actual boxing. Bro, this is pathetic. This is really pathetic. Pathetios. I don't care about all these fantasy fight Hagler, Hearns, and B-Hop versus Canelo. None of this shit is like real life. You see what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of what if fight. You're not going to sell off of what if fights. That can't be the ticket, bro. And it's like, it's nonstop. These are the act. See, so like DAZN UK, this is the card. You guys like this guy? Kovalev versus Barrera. Patrick Teixeira, Brian Castano, Moon Siri versus Rimontizo, Alvarado Gutierrez, Alvarado Creel. Like, who are these people, bro? What? So, yeah, so the UK is like, yeah, DAZN's finally coming. But, I mean, so y'all can watch this? This is what y'all want? Kovalev Barrera, who Barrera looked like a shell of his former self. He didn't look like the Barrera Andre Ward fought. when he fought in his against Jesse Hart, I think. Alvarado Gutierrez. Alvarado. How many Alvarados on this fucking card, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a literal card. Moon Siri. Like, who the fuck is that? Who's Siri? So it's just about like I said, it's just gonna be about the content. Look, more cloud chasing. Lennox Lewis, like, bro, he don't have nothing. Lennox Lewis is literally on PBC right now. I just heard him tonight. What does Lennox Lewis got to do with y'all? You see what I'm saying, bro? They like doing all these boxing tidbits. Like, what does that have to do? Like, I can understand somebody's birthday or something, but they're like, yes, on this date, Lennox Lewis. Bro, Lennox don't have nothing to do with y'all. He really don't. He's literally on PBC as a commentator, and it's just, man, this is sad, bro. Look, they got boxing and darts. This is on the Dazn USA. Bro, we don't who the fuck in America care about darts? Like, that's cool. You want to go to a bar, pub, or something and play a little darts, but I'm just saying we don't watch. This is weird, bro. This is real weird. And then I'm the realest in the game, so they get mad when I'm saying this, like, oh, you're just hating. No, I'm telling you how I feel. Like, darts, that's not a American pastime. Yeah, let's get the likes up. Bro, they just put hey, I'm 4 Life went deep. You gotta chill, bro. He said DAZN might start streaming the Rocky movies. That's what I'm saying. It's just like a hosh posh of like random shit. Like, they're gonna start selling acai bowls and shit. Like, what does this have to do with the boxing and all that? You selling acai bowls. Man, come on, bro. Like, they just showing other people's fights and hey, y'all tripping. It's weird to me. That's the only way to put it. It's weird. I just seen they posted Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. Eddie Hearn says he wants him to fight. Bro, just make the fight then. Like, DAZN, it seemed to be the only one like talking about it and not being about it. Like, Bob Arum, he said what he said. Top Rank, Carl Moretti, they said what they said, and then they working at best behind closed doors to try to make some of these fights. Like, you don't hear Bob Arum every goddamn day talking about, oh, I want to make Teofimo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko. He's not talking about it. I don't, bro. Bob Arum says, I hope to make it, and then he'll disappear. And then next thing we know, the fight's made. I don't hear Bob Arum every fucking day. I want to make Lomachenko versus T. Okay, we heard you. This is literally what Eddie Hearn and DAZN are doing. It's like they're making all the business that should be conducted behind the scenes a public issue. You know, oh, I want to make Dillian White versus Andy Ruiz. I want Andy Ruiz and Dillian White. And we talk about this, or not we, but they talk about it for 2 months, and then the shit don't happen. And you're like, okay, so you've been talking about Dillian White and Wilder. You've been talking about Dillian White and Andy Ruiz for the last 3 to 8 months, right? So you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to see the Andy Ruiz fight. And then it's, gotcha, bitch. White versus Povetkin. Bro, it's the old switcheroo, and it gets old. You did all that Andy Ruiz talking about Snickers and, you know, Ruiz and his body and Wilder and mandatory. You did all that just for it to be Povetkin. It's just you're setting people up for disappointment, bro. It's like a woman who's a tease or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, she keep leading you on. You be like, oh shit, I'm about to. Yeah. Oh, you want me to come over? Me who? And you do that, and you think she, you know, you trying to get to second base or something, and she acting funny style. This is DAZN, bro. Like, it ain't nothing to talk about, bro. Like, I mean, I ain't trying to sound like Bill Cosby or nothing. I would like to put the pudding and put the pudding popper, the pudding. Like, I ain't trying to sound like that, but I'm just saying, like, just don't talk about it. I'd rather not talk. It's like, bro, that's exactly what it's like. It's like you ever have a bitch and you sexting with her and she's sexting and she about it through the text and like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I want to do this. And won't Phil, Florin, and Phil. And you guys are going back and forth sexting. And then when you get around and then motherfuckers are shy and like, where's all the shit you was saying when you was sexting? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way you wasted everyone's time. So that's cool. You don't want to do nothing or whatever. But what is all the text sexting and shit? That don't make sense to me. Who I am, that don't make sense to me. So I just prefer you not do the extra ass shit and just focus on what the regular shit. Just be you, If you can make the Ruiz fight, just make it. Like I said, we don't see Bob Arum keep fucking doing interviews talking about, I want Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia with Josh. That'd be big, massive, massive risk. You did all that, and then Wilder said, surprise, motherfucker, rematch clause. So what are we wasting our time for? What are we wasting our time for? That's all I need to know. Why am I talking about Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia with Joshua, and then Eddie Hearn saying, oh, I had great conversations with Aaron. Look, I'm going to show y'all. Y'all think it's a game, bro. Old media getting cooked. All you got to do is make sense around this piece. All you got to do is make sense. It's just a waste of time. Now that would be a waste of time. Yeah, it's like, I feel like Dazn ain't producing what they say they're trying to produce. So they're trying to hold off the dog, like get people to be patient and like, hey, just be patient with me. We're working on this. And they're like trying to tease you and set you up to believe that, these fights are a possibility. You see what I'm saying? It's like a stall tactic. It's like your parents bust in your room and you have drugs and, you're not supposed to have drugs in your room or some shit. And they're knocking at the door, boom, 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 open up, open up, open up. And you trying to hide the drugs or the alcohol or whatever you ain't supposed to have. And you trying to, okay, oh, hold on, let me find my pants. And you trying to stall your parents out while they banging on the door or something. That's what it feels like. It feels like you keep talking about all this shit that's not happening as a stall tactic and as an explanation on why you're not getting done what you say you can get done. And it's just a waste of time. I'm not really in the business to waste my time. Boom, we got action. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Metro, a UK-based media company. Bro, and y'all let Eddie Hearn do this. Y'all see that? Eddie Hearn reveals good chat with Bob Arum over Tyson Fury-Anthony Joshua fight. This is what Eddie Hearn says. They have direct quotes. Eddie Hearn reveals good chat with Bob Arum over Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight. Oh, great. So the fans get involved and start talking about, oh, Wilder, move aside. We just want to see Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, huge for British boxing. Good chat, huh? Okay, good chat my ass. Talk Sports, another UK-based media. Y'all boys get cooked. Talk Sport. Untrue boxing news. Frank Warren and Bob Arum deny Eddie Hearn's claim about Tyson Fury versus Joshua talks. This is pitiful, bro. Bro. And then Bob Arum has done interviews and Frank Warren with direct quotes. Bob Arum said, I ain't talked to Eddie. I think Kubrat Pulev, my other guy, is finna knock AJ out. Why the fuck would I negotiate Tyson Fury when we are gonna honor the rematch clause with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder because there's a legal rematch clause? He said, in addition to that, I think the fight that's, I don't know, actually announced, Joshua Pulev is my guy, And I think that Pulev knocks Joshua out. So why would I get with Eddie Hearn to talk about a Joshua fight? It makes no sense. So once again, more lies that the UK promotes, and the UK are okay with Eddie Hearn saying, and it just makes no sense. So in my opinion, I think it would behoove you to actually just focus on the fights that you're going to actually make. This is not Tyson Fury Joshua. This is Matchroom official boxing verified page, and it says Joshua Pulev. So get past that and then worry about the rest later. We got to get past Wilder Fury 3 and worry about the rest later. But Eddie Hearn likes to talk, and all in the video. Any of y'all artists want to remain artists, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer. All in the video. Dancing, bro. All in the video, saying a bunch of stuff, and he's getting stall him out, Debo. He's getting stalled out by American promoters. You keep saying Charlo's name, but the fight ain't happening. You keep saying Andrade and Charlo, but Charlo's like, man, he called Charlo did a rant video and called Eddie Hearn a dumbass. Not my words, Charlo's words. He said, yeah, make the fucking fight then, Eddie. You dumbass. That's what he said. He said, don't fucking hit me up. You know I'm with Al. Call Al. Make the fucking fight. That's what Charlo said. So once again, the walls are closing in to all this Dazn clout chasing. Just make what you can make, and bro, imagine. And this is the funny thing. Old media get mad at me and they say I'm lying and clickbait and shit. But then when there's a white man with blue eyes who's telling you, Exhibit A, this is literally Eddie Hearn multiple times. He says Eddie Hearn reveals good chat with Bob Arum over Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. So he's leading people to believe that there's great chats and conversations had about this. But then Eddie Hearn is being rebutted by Frank Warren, Tyson Fury's promoter, and his co-promoter, Bob Arum. And it says Frank Warren and Bob Arum deny Eddie Hearn's claims about Tyson Fury. So once again, bro, you getting demolished. It's like these are outright lies. These are outright lies. We could trace back the source. We could do whatever. It's whatever. We could bet whatever. We try to do whatever you want to do, bro. And this is like nonstop that Eddie Hearn is getting caught in these lies. Nonstop. So imagine if I did this, bro. Bruh, if I did all this, like I just kept saying stuff, and then time after time after time, like all my words were being met with resistance. Like I say, oh yeah, I talked to Icy, and he said he would, blah, blah, blah. And then Icy said, I didn't say that. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, how many times is it in the UK? Oh, yeah, fuck you Yanks, you bloody Yanks, check, get banged. You get banged in your wank, mate. Bro, fuck all that dumb shit. This is your king. Is this your king? This is what you guys are allowing. I don't give a fuck about nothing else but the truth. Nobody in America especially is talking about fucking Joshua. Let's just focus on Joshua Pulev at best. Check your banger. Oh, you bloody wank. You wanked it, mate. You shagged your mum, mate. Bro, fuck all that shit. What's popping with what Eddie Hearn's saying, and it's being countered non-stop. He just said there's good chats. Truth hurts. I can't help it. These are UK-based websites. UK. This is not, so it's not like, Americans are tainting the evidence. Tyson Fury's co-promoter, Bob Arum, co-promoter, claims unification super fight with Joshua is, quote, never going to happen because he thinks Kubrat Pulev will knock out the Brit. And these are direct quotes. So you can't say, oh, new media, oh, you're hating and all this stuff. This is one of Tyson Fury's promoters, and he's telling you this. This is not me making stuff up. Look, this is too easy, bro. My job is too easy, and y'all let me get paid off of this. And all the rats and moles that work with Eddie Hearn that don't have no nutsack to say this stuff that I'm saying, which is pure evidence. Fury versus Joshua is never going to happen. Arum, who co-promotes Fury's fights alongside Frank Warren, told The Times. Pulev is going to knock out Joshua, so why would I talk to Eddie Hearn, who I love dearly, about a Joshua Fury fight? This is his words. So why would I not believe? I think Pulev wins, and then I myself will negotiate Pulev versus Fury. So in Arum's mind, Joshua is done, and he'll get knocked out. But he's saying, why would I even worry about a unification? He says, the fact that Joshua got knocked out should have sent alarm bells. The fact that he had to regain his belts, I discount completely because Andy Ruiz could not control himself, didn't train for the fight, and came in obese. Bob Arum going crazy. Even then, Joshua still didn't engage with him. He outboxed him. Pulev is yards and yards better than Andy Ruiz. So that's Eddie Hearn's rebuttal. That's the rebuttal to what Eddie Hearn says is a better way to phrase it. Bro, how many times do we have to go through this? It's like, it's sad. It's sad at this point. It's sad at this point. So why would I believe what Eddie Hearn saying? We had great chats. Like, okay, so you think Bob Arum is just like so foul where he had great chats about Fury Joshua, and then he's just going to randomly publicly shit on you when he's trying to make a fight with you, and he thinks that the fight can happen. He's just going to randomly publicly shit on you and then basically call you a liar. I mean, it doesn't even sound realistic. That doesn't even sound, because that would defeat the purpose. If Bob Arum and Frank Warren are like trying to make Fury versus Joshua next, and they've had good chats, as Eddie Hearn brought up or whatever, then why that defeats the whole purpose of trying to make the fight with them. Right? Because how you going to make a successful fight and you disagreeing with everything he just said? Bro, the mountain of evidence is stupid at this point. It really is. Frank Warren said, bro, that's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying him. I'm destroying him. I'm destroying him. Frank Warren says claims negotiations are underway for Fury Joshua is bullshit. This is on Fox. Bro, it's getting ugly. Look, it's getting ugly. I'm putting on too much heat in the kitchen. So Frank Warren, who's the longtime promoter of Tyson Fury, says claims that negotiations are underway for Joshua and Fury fight is bullshit. So he also is calling Eddie Hearn a liar. On a transatlantic conference call with Arum and Warren, the British matchmaker said those talks. Bro, why ain't Frank Warren catching the body, bro? This is some new media shit. Hold on. My head's too big, bro. I'm going to hide myself. Hold on. Those talks have not taken place. That is bullshit. The only way that fight gets done is when all of the interested parties sit down and get on with it. A lot is being said, but the reality is there's a rematch for Fury and Wilder, which is what I'm saying in new media. And Joshua has his mandatory. Eddie cannot keep putting this stuff out because it's disrespectful. Tell him, Frank. There has been no conversation because the two fighters both have obligations. Nothing has been said. There are no talks, and it is all bullshit. This is getting embarrassing for Rematch Room at the current moment. You see? So you mean to tell me that Frank Warren and Bob Arum are just so, I'm not saying the promoters are promoters. I'm not saying they're perfect angels, but you mean to tell me that I should believe Eddie Hearn, right? And he's saying, despite him saying that Joshua Fury talks are going well, and then 2 days later, Kubrat Pulev and Joshua posters are out, I'm supposed to believe what Eddie Hearn is saying when you have not one, but two separate minds, separate promoters that both manage the actual career of Tyson Fury, and they're both denying it. Why would they do that? Why would they both hop on a conference call and say he's lying, he's just is disrespectful, when they know behind closed doors they're really talking to him? Explain that. What would they benefit from that if they're really trying to make the fight like Eddie Hearn is saying? But the reality is Eddie Hearn's lying. He's caught in a lie. It's a bold, bald-faced lie. We know, and we knew before Wilder even lost to Fury, that there was likely going to be a trilogy. Wilder just came out and he's corroborating everything that I'm saying. And the funny thing is this, the more that Eddie Hearn publicly lies like this, the more it leads people to believe what they've always believed about Joshua wanting no parts of Wilder. Because if I can't trust you now, Wilder's already lost. And you now talking about a whole nother person and saying you having negotiations with them, and it's getting shot down by that person's actual two promoters. So, it really puts a damper on what Eddie Hearn says. Like, how do you just continue to say stuff that gets shot down and publicly reamed and proven false, and it's tangible? It's like actual quotes, actual conference calls and stuff. And then your credibility is supposed to still just be there. Like, does that make any sense to anybody? Like, so, I get it. I get my fight predictions wrong sometimes. But look at the other information on my channel. A lot of that stuff is dead smack on what happens in boxing. You see what I'm saying? How do you exist when, and I'm not even saying, and see, the thing that I'm saying, I'm giving my opinion and assessment, which is different from saying I talked to somebody that I really didn't. That's just an outright lie. The UK has just been taking some major L's. Tyson Fury said he talked to Conor McGregor about training him. Conor McGregor later came out and said, it's funny, I just let him run off and say that, but I ain't never even talked to him like that. Very sad stuff. And the UK allows this stuff. That's why it's never going to be taken serious, at the highest of levels, because the main people representing you, the biggest people representing you, keep doing this type of shit. Block Rez. I don't care what he's saying. You're a rat. Just block him. Wasting my time. Once again, they try to disprove me, but no sources. They don't cite no source. They just say some stupid shit. Man, it's looking bad for old media. That's all I can say. It's looking extremely bad. Like, the bottom line is like I said, on my channel, and I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get it wrong. But if I do get it wrong, I'm getting wrong on a fight prediction or a piece of information maybe that I was fed from a source and that said something like that. That's cool. That can happen. How does Eddie Hearn get it right with stuff that clearly you don't even have to say? Why would you say you talked to somebody and had great conversations moving the needle forward if you really didn't? See, that's just unnecessary. You're just giving yourself an unnecessary L at that time. Like, that's like me saying, oh, I went to Walmart today, and I know damn well I stayed at the house and didn't go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's just unnecessary shit. So when they find out that I was lying and I didn't go to Walmart, then, that's just a lie. That's like habitual lying. You just lying for the fuck of it. If you're made positive talks. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's an insecurity with Eddie Hearn, it seems and appears, and a stall tactic. You're not making these big fights that you claim, so you're just trying to hold people off by giving people hope. But people are done with that. That's what I really feel. If Joshua Fury fights, cool. Holla at us when that's ready. But we knew it wasn't going to be ready next, and Eddie Hearn keeps playing the role, and looking a fool, like he doesn't know that Wilder is going to trigger the rematch clause. Because even if you don't know, maybe just wait and find out and see what Wilder does, so you don't look foolish saying, "Oh, Wilder, he's willing to step aside." Bro, Eddie Hearn keeps getting caught. It's bad. Eddie Hearn, it's bad. I got volumes of work. I like the S. Carter volume 1 and 2 and 3. It's bad. Eddie Hearn said Wilder would take step aside money. I know, money solves everything. And then I got a video of him at the Mikey Garcia fight that my boy shot, and he says, "Oh, Wilder's not going to step aside. He's going to be too prideful to take money." Bro, that's literally the opposite of what you just said. Imagine if I did this. Imagine if I said I spoke to Real Brother 32 on the phone today, and he was like, "What the fuck? I never talked to Ego." Hey, View of the Bay, you out of pocket. He said Kownacki looked like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Hey, I'm done, bro. It's just, these are unnecessary lies. It's just unnecessary stuff. Like, you ain't never heard me say that. It's like when people lie on their dick. You know what I'm saying? Like in high school or something. Somebody say, "Man, I slept with Kim." You didn't sleep with Kim. "Man, yes, I did. Man, she called me over and her parents are out of town. And, man, one thing led to another and she let me hit." You didn't sleep with Kim. You a fucking liar, bro. You lying. You know what I'm saying? Just lying on your dick. It's just, it has to be an insecurity or something. "Man, I swear I put that on. I put that, and this is how you know when motherfuckers in the hood lie, because they start putting it on like way too much and way too thick. "Man, I put that on my unborn children before they born. I put that on my stillborn kid." Like, you doing too much. Putting it on your kids, or whether you have kids or don't have. "Man, I put that on my twins, my cousins, nieces, and nephews." They gonna be some dead son of a bitches if you putting it on. If you want to put that on their lives and shit, they all finna. Bro, they all got the coronavirus fucking around with you. See, I can't have that. Like, don't put nothing on Ego. Please don't. Y'all lying ass motherfuckers. Don't. "Man, I put that on Boxing Ego." Don't put that shit on me when you know you out your rabbit ass mind lying. "Man, I put that on Ego Life." Don't put that and have me fucking have a stroke fucking around because you put that on my. Don't put no shit on my life out this bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Motherfucker, I started getting sick and coughing up blood and shit, fucking around because you done gave me the coronavirus because you put that on my. Don't put that on my life out this motherfucker. "Man, I put that on Ego Life." No, the fuck you don't. Yeah, you better say Candyman in the mirror 5 times or something. Play another game. This shit ain't cool. Yeah, people always be doing, "Man, I put that on my life. I put that on my motherfucking, on my dad." Be lying and shit. You ain't seen your dad since 1987. You saying you put that on your dad. You don't even know who he is and shit. Yeah, of course you're going to put it on him. He was never there for your birthday parties anyway, dumbass. "Man, I'll put that on my dad." Oh, yeah, the dad that said he going to Walmart. He'll be right back. He ain't been back since 87. Motherfucker ain't been back. There ain't no Walmart in America that take 2 decades to get back from. You ain't seen him since 1987. You ain't seen him since Sylvester Stallone's Cobra came out this motherfucker. Beverly Hills Cop. You ain't seen him since Axel Foley. You ain't seen him since 87. Goddamn. "I'll put that on my dad." You don't even know who your dad is. You just putting it on you basically putting it on a stranger because you don't even know who your fucking dad is. Fuck up out of here, bro. Your dad could be anyone. It could just be anyone at the mall. You don't even know who the fuck he is. Get the fuck up out of here. Sick of y'all. Yeah, people be putting on innocent. Don't put it on no innocent shit. "Man, I'll put that on my little chihuahua." Little chihuahua start coughing and hacking up hairballs. Don't do that to that little ass dog. You got that little purse dog. You gonna put it on the little dog life and shit. Lying ass. I hate liars like that, bro. It's just a waste of everybody's time. You see what I'm saying? It's just wasting. Eddie Hearn just be lying just to be lying. "Oh yeah, I was. Smoking cigars with Kim Kardashian, in Malibu. And then you look at Kim Kardashian's story and she in Egypt. Like, how you was in Malibu with her last night and she in Egypt? Man, get out of here. She with Kanye you lying. Just be lying just to be lying. I can't stand people lie just to be lying. He said the dad said he getting a pack of cigarettes. Shit, where you getting it from? The Mecca? You getting it from the motherland? It don't take that long to get some goddamn cigarettes. Hell no, bro. These dudes just be lying. I can't stand these lies. They lying. All of them. They just be lying. Oh, ego, you're sending yourself money. Yeah, that's it, you fucking dumbass. I'm sending myself super chats because I gained so much from that. Bro, I don't care what y'all feel about me, so why would I do that for an impression or a look? I can't spend that. These dudes just be saying whatever. Yeah, man. Stop talking about Tyson Fury. You're losing all credibility. But every time I get on and do a fucking video, they come back. So I lost so much credibility that your ass is back here every day. And you watch my shit like Love and Hip Hop. Like Real Housewives. These dudes is weak, bro. I'm just telling you what it is. LJ says it's jealousy. I know. It's an insecurity. They need a hug. Bro, and this, like I said, this stuff is about boxing. Why do you care about how much another motherfucker make and shit? Beta male shit. You caring about, because it's jealous. Like LJ just said, it's jealousy. Motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Why you guys giving ego super chats? I want some of them super chats. Man, I work at my job. I work 8 hours to make that. I would like a super chat. Why you give him a super chat? Bro, what the fuck? You that hurt over a super chat? They be talking about my super chat like it going in their bank account and shit. Why I got to work 8 hours for less money than that? He just talking bullshit and he get him a super chat. You motherfuckers sound like slaves and shit. The hating ass slave. You know the one slave that would just hate and shit. Why he got that super chat, yussum? He don't deserve no super chat. I's been cooking in the kitchen. I put bacon on the salad for massa. All my years making bean and beef broths, stew. I made the soup for massa. He ain't never gave me no super chat. And ego, he just speak bullshit. He speak that devil talk. And they give him a super chat. Why does he deserve it? He's a panhandler. Oh, I think he's homeless. He's begging for donations. On it, right there on YouTube. He begging. He went down the Underground Railroad down yonder with Harriet and them. And when he came back rejuvenated. Now he begging. He on that internet. Shh. Massa ain't knowing we not supposed to be on the internet. So now he fuck around and learn that internet against Massa wishes. He learned about that internet. And that internet has changed him. Cause now he get the super chats. He begging, y'all. I work hard. Like yesterday, I was in the laundry. I was washing clothes after washing dishes with elbow grease. That's the mad slave face. And after all that hard work, I ain't get one super chat, not even a thank you. Look, that's the angry slave face, you know. I ain't get one super chat, but this motherfucker ego, he get on there, start bumping his gums. And it's like a cult. It's a cult. They just listen to what him say. And they reach in their wallets like this is a church. And they give him a super chat. He breaking bread with the devil now. Bro, shut the fuck up. These my super chats. These motherfuckers be tripping. Like, we had to go through all that over a fucking super chat. He go get all the super chat. He ain't even working for the money. He begging y'all. And he fooling all of y'all. Like, what the fuck? So I seen him one evening. I was just eating my watermelon, spitting out the seeds, watching his live stream. And he got the super chat. Somebody sent him $50. That's like free slave money. You know what I could do with $50? Like, goddamn, bro. You want? I'm gonna start giving some more to charity. Y'all want the $50? Y'all want the super chat? Is that what they want? I gotta start giving back a little bit more. These motherfuckers be like going off over a super chat. He call it the vampire stream. And they all gather around late at night. They talk about this boxing. They talk about this devil sport. They talk about boxing. They got this white girl. Her name is LJ. I think she from Australia. Way down under. And she laughing at all the jokes. And they sending them super chats. He got some super chats. Because he learned how to read. He read that devil book. He taught himself with that dictionary. He was all up in the dictionary looking at vocab words. And he increased his vocabulary when Massa was asleep. Like, motherfucker, you doing way too much. Like, all this over. Look, the super chats. Look, please stop sending super chats. They're getting angry with me and shit. Ego, I'm fucking crying. Bro, I'm crying too because this is my life. This is what I got to deal with. Way down under with the kangaroos. He's talking about Tyson Fury gloves. You better leave that good white man alone. He is wholesome. I swear to you, Tyson Fury, he's a good guy. Good guy. Even though he did a little bit of coke, everybody do a little bit of nose candy from time to time. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, they be going ham. Bro. All this over a goddamn super chat. Studying, watching, trying to be like me. This shit crazy. But this is a life I chose. I wouldn't change it. Hey, shout out to Ego, Harrisburg, PA. I mean, I'll come if there's a fight or something. Wanted to know if you watched the Wei Lee fight in Joanna. Yeah, I gave it to Wei Lee, the champ. Bro, it was a good fight. Respect to both. It was a classic fight. Joanna's forehead, bro, that she just took too much. She got hit with the bigger shots. And they both had a good volume. Because she was looking like Megamind. You feel what I'm saying? So in a competitive, tough scrap, if you looking like Megamind, you know, I probably have to give it to the other person. Like, her shit was looking like a guitar pick. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, look, her shit was really looking like on some Goonie shit. Like, this is her shit right now, bro. Like, her face, she looked like Uriah Faber. Like, she turned into a different MMA fighter. I thought that was Uriah Faber, the California kid. I was like, who is that? Oh, Uriah, why he in the octagon? Oh, shit, that's Megamind. She got her shit lumped up. That's, bro. Her shit was kind of lumped. Bro, she was a warrior, but her shit got kind of lumped. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, she looked like, bro, I'm going to show you who she looked like. And I'm probably going to hell for this. Because she was ahead of her class. That's all I'm saying. Megamind was ahead of her class. That's all I'm saying. Bro, she looked like, I used to read comic books a lot. Bruh, she got that Hey Arnold shit. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, she looked like Hey Arnold. That's all I'm saying. You remember that cartoon, Hey Arnold? She looked. That's all I'm trying to say. She got that light bulb. She got that daylight 40-watt light bulb look. But anyway, I used to read comics. The Incredible Hulk, one of his nemesis, his arch enemies, was Brainiac. That's all I'm saying. She looked a little bit like Brainiac, bro. Look, hold on. Y'all go get this work. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh shit. I'm gonna show you the homie Brainiac. Hold on. Bro. Y'all think it's a game, dog. Tell me I'm lying, dog. Look. Okay. Her shit was on there. Look, see? Her shit was on, like, really on Brainiac stat. Like, bro, watch. Okay? That's how she was looking, you see? And then on Incredible Hulk, his arch enemy was Brainiac. Tell me I'm motherfucking lying. Bro, I'm lying. She didn't look like Brainiac, though. Bruh, that's the Hulk's arch enemy, bro. She was looking for Bruce Banner. That's all I'm saying. Because she looked like Brainiac. So I had to give Wei Lee bro, I had to give her the fight. Anytime that you looking like Brainiac, then I'm probably not giving you the fight. Because you look like Brainiac. That's all I'm saying. You just got a lot on your mind. You got a lot on your mind. You know. You just brainstorming. It's okay. You brainstorming. That's how her shit was really looking, though. Bro, her shit was really like... Bro. I don't know what the fuck. She was hitting her with them coronavirus combos. She from China? Yeah, she was hitting her with them coronavirus combos. Yeah. Bro. Wei Lee, she had some heat, bro. You said she had a head start. I'm so done, bro. I'm so done. He said she had a head start. Y'all really going to hell. Bro, she looked like she see the future or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, the fault lines are about to crack. Like, she'll predict an earthquake or something, you know, like some natural disaster. Nobody listens to her and shit. Like, how'd you know? She like predicts San Andreas fault lines would crack and shit. Bro, she looked like the head detective out this motherfucker. Remember on The Living Color? Bro, she looked like the head detective, David Wayans. Shit, bro. It was a classic fight. It was a classic fight, but her shit really started that Willie lump. Her shit just started like really getting lumped up. So yeah, I think they both had a crazy. They both were tired. It was just a great fight. It was a great fight. It was way better than the main event. But I told y'all, hey, I'm going to hell for these jokes. But Yoel Romero, he just reminds me too much of a Lycan from Underworld. That's all I could. Every time I see him, I think of Lycan. That's not accurate. Look, I made this for y'all. That he don't look like a like. Am I tripping, bro? Every time I see him, that's all I think of. And he's acrobatic and he moves fast and shit, bro. He really looks like a Lycan. He's too built, bro. Look at his neck and look at bro. He's too built out this motherfucker. Like, look at his traps out this bitch. Hey Dana, bring me the fucking boy. Bro, hey Dana, where Dana White at, bro? This motherfucker a Lycan. I don't care what y'all talking about. Hey Dana, bring me the fucking boy. He really no. Yo, well, he was moving crazy in there. I don't blame Adesanya because he was trying to set him up vicious. I can see it. You You want to fight? Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. This motherfucker. Hey, yo, real. I'm not even trying to put this on. He's caught a body before. I'm pretty sure he's killed a man. Like, I ain't trying to just put that on him, but he caught a body in Cuba. There's no other way. Because I seen an interview and they said, what's the worst thing you've ever done? He's like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. And he was like, what do you mean I don't want to? You don't want to know. Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. Yeah. Bro, he killed someone. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. He's like, me the puppy. Yeah, you don't want to know. He's killed somebody. Bro, he's a lichen. He's murdered somebody. I'm not trying to just put that on him. I would never just do that just to be fucking with somebody's name. I think he's really killed somebody. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, he's like murdered somebody. Somebody died at the hands of Yoel Romero. He's a lichen. Look at that shit. Hey, Dana, you burn my flag. You bring me the fucking boy. He's killed somebody. Trust me. I know a killer when I've seen a killer. I've seen killers. I went to school with some people who end up killing people. I know it, bro. He's a lichen. Let's just deal with it. Hey, Dana, bring me the fucking boy. Yeah, where Dana? Bring me the fucking boy. This motherfucker, and he's doing too much, bro. Adesanya, he's kept his distance. That's the best thing. He would, yeah, Dana, yeah. And like, I would never fight Yoel Romero. He's too explosive. Like, he was like getting kicked and then laughing and shit. This motherfucker, Cuban Joker and shit. He was getting kicked hard as fuck and laughing. Nah, I'm not fucking with nobody like that. Bro, he was, Adesanya said, it kicked him hard as fuck. He said, hey, Dana. And kept doing the Tootsie Roll, kept dropping down. And bro, why was he doing the Tootsie Roll? His feint game there's just too much. It was too much, bro. He kept dropping down bro, this dude was like, he was fit. He was, and he would just drop. I don't have enough space to do it, bro. I'm going to break the fucking floor. But anyway, he was literally just dropping to the mat with one leg, with his knee to the leg. And Adesanya, like, oh, shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch that type of shit. Because you don't know what he's liable to do. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Bro, he was doing like some drunken monkey. It was really hard to get a rhythm on what he was doing. So Adesanya did the best he could do. Because he was looking to not exert too much energy and then just catch Adesanya wickedly. And depending on how aggressive you get and how much you open yourself up, he probably could have, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, that first round, as soon as Adesanya, like, bit off more he could chew, he said, yeah, and hit him with an overhand and caught him all in his eye, and he was squinting. Bro, he was just, he was on that run up, get done up shit. He was getting kicked hard as fuck in the leg and laughing and shit. You just got to deal with Yoel Romero different. He's a lichen. So you just got to take the ugly victory. Because you'll get your shit busted fucking around. Bro, he was, dropping down, and it's ugly. Like, he was just trying to catch him lacking. That's the only way I could put it. He was eating them leg kicks. His legs were getting beat the fuck up. Man, who was it that Yoel Romero, bro, out of nowhere, he jumped up and kneed them in the face? I don't think it was Luke Rockhold. Was it Weidman? Bro, he exploded out of nowhere, jumped in the air and said, and kneed him like Saget. Well, it was Chris Weidman, right? And he knocked him the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. He's just too dangerous. He's too dangerous because if you do, and then that's when if he catches you with the first shot, that's what he was looking for. No, it wasn't Rocco because he just knocked him out with punches, and Rocco was like on the mat, and he said, bow, bow. Bro, that's what he was trying to do. He's 42 or whatever age he is, and he's Basically, he's looking for his opening, and if he catches you with the right shot and he gets the reaction he wants, he's gonna jump on your ass, and then it's gonna be over. You see what I'm, bro? Like what he did to Chris Weidman. That's what he's looking for. You know, see, he's not. You got to watch the Cuban fighters, bro. Even in boxing, Rigondeaux, he wasn't. Whoever he just fought last, I forgot the dude's name. He wasn't. The other dude's throwing a million punches. He wasn't doing none of that. Rigondeaux just looking for the shots, and then bop, hit him with the straight left, and the dude started acting funny. And then Rigondeaux started opening up on it and busting that ass. These Cubans are just, they're not, in general, I don't want to necessarily stereotype, but a lot of the Cuban fighters, they're preservative. You know, they're going to preserve their energy, and they're not wasteful in their movement, a lot of them. Or not in their movement, because he was moving a lot, but I'm saying they're not wasteful punches. You know, they're really trying. Everything that Yoel was throwing, he was trying to put smoke on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like the Wei Lee, bro, especially early, all the shots she was throwing had bad intentions. She was really trying to do that to Joy. She was trying to knock her out for sure. It was a great fight, that fight. Joanna, you know, she was a beast. She was a beast. But they said his Pop won Olympic gold for Cuba. See, that's what I'm saying. These Cubans be real. Wei Lee versus Joanna was one of the greatest fights ever in MMA. Facts. Definitely for women's boxing, but just any gender. It was just a great fight. It was better than all the male fights on the card, to me. It was just great skill, great will, great heart. Both battled being tired and lethargic, and you know, they earned their check. Whoever, you know, they both did. They earned that check. See, the only thing is these women don't get paid that much. I'll be hot putting on a fight like that. Shit, these UFC purses, that ain't enough, bro. Them motherfuckers be having cauliflower ear and one tooth and shit. Nah, you gotta pay me. You got my ear looking like motherfucking dried apricots and shit like that. Motherfucking ear looking all busted up and shit. They got fight at night, 50,000 each. Bro, shitty boxers get that. Like boxers who's like definitely finna get knocked out get that. Bro, see, look, this is what I'm saying. Like, this, you gotta pay me. What the fuck? Look at his ear. Bro, his eye look like a vagina. No. Shout out to the UFC fighters, but no. Bro, no. Motherfucker, you did that for 10K or whatever the fuck you got. Bro, his eye is fully shut. He has a vagina for an eye. Like, that shit look like a fortune cookie. Like, you inspire a lot of people. Like, there's a fortune in there probably because his eye looks like a fortune cookie. Bro, look. You will get your fortune fucking around with that eye. Crack it open. Your fortune will be there. A lot of people look up to you. Damn, Robert Helenius really knocked out the boy Adam Kownacki. The only thing that sucks too is for that, I want to see Kownacki versus I'm done. Someone said Far Marshall Bill. I really wanted to see Adam Kownacki versus Andy Ruiz, but I don't know how much how much people would look forward to it at the current moment with him losing like that. Bro, I keep telling you, boxing is a sweet science. You can try that, but you gonna meet someone that's gonna give you what you looking for, and if you ain't got no defense, you know, you ain't got no defense, good luck, because you just gonna have to walk through fire with no. Bro, the human body is set up to protect you. So when you get hit hard as fuck, it's inevitable. You know, some people have a better tolerance, but still, it's pretty inevitable that your body's gonna do funny things. Your legs give out, legs feel like noodles, nervous system, adrenaline, heart rate goes up. Like, it's just inevitable. So like, That's why the tough guys in boxing or in prison and shit, tough guys in prison don't last. You go in the prison yard, these motherfuckers in there for double life and shit like that. They don't give a fuck if you was the man in your block in the streets. So that tough guy shit don't work in life in general, and especially with the sweet science, because you can't just keep getting picked off, and, you can't try to sell people short thinking, oh, I'm just going to go in for the kill any type of way. You got your head on the center line, no head movement. You think you're trying to take them out. So they trying to take you out because you're trying to take them out. And that's what happened. I think Helenius got buzzed, but he wasn't out like that. And he's still a 6'7" guy. He literally looks like a Viking to me. He's a big dude. He looks like pretty thick legs. He looks like a big build. That's why people saying Wilder, bum squad and shit. Johan Duhaupas knocked him out, Robert Helenius. And that's someone that Wilder knocked out. So a lot of people don't know shit about boxing. You're still, to knock out 40 people that are all heavyweights, that says something about you. Okay, I'm done. Somebody said he looked like Boy on RoboCop after the acid dumped on him. And motherfucker's fingers were dripping down here. He's like, you're dead. We killed you. This is the dude with the sideburns. I remember that. He said, you're dead. We killed you. And he was at the gas station on his motorcycle. Yeah, man. So I got my fight fixed. I'm about to get out of here. We've been having fun. We've been having fun with the live streams. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my shooters, held it down, the channel members. I'll be back with some more heat. Yeah, I'll be back with some more heat. Shout out to the people joining the Discord. We just having fun over there too. We gonna turn it up. Hey, is there anything I want to hear from y'all? I got a lot of ideas and a lot of things I'm trying to process, but fuck it, I like a lot on my plate. Shout out to LJ. Thanks for the laughs and great video content, Ego. Shout out to LJ. Shout out to Australia. You guys have any suggestions for me? What you guys like? What we can remove from the channel? What I should change? Because we about to do some spring cleaning. I need to give y'all more of what y'all want, less of, strip away the inessentials on some Bruce Lee stuff. What y'all want from the channel? You want shorter streams, this length streams, more video, any certain types of videos. I need that feedback because that helps me grow. Helps me grow and figure out, because I really do this shit by myself. Yeah, I can get back to that, LJ. I'm gonna go drink some tea. Okay, polls. Yeah, bro. I'm Antonio Banderas, Desperado, El Mariachi. Real brother, explain that. Behind the scenes of your favorite boxer, 7 reasons. I don't know what you mean by that. You gotta explain it. Oh, you want some more Eagle Valley? I've been going to Eagle Valley in these live streams. Hell yeah. One-on-ones with the fighters, you will ask the tough questions. Yeah, I could get out more and interview more fighters if y'all want. Your stream's always on. I need to get better with that. Real brother called me out. He always be calling me out. He said, you got some dope one-on-one interviews that you haven't shared with us. I know. But that's what I'm saying. My channel runs different. Like, I don't have to rush and put everything up. But sometimes I wait too long and, it's maybe not even relevant anymore. But I gotta work on getting those out more because I'll be covering the fights and sitting on interviews that I have. I got interviews y'all ain't never heard or seen. Want some new emojis? All right, these are all good. I'm going to process some of these suggestions. I'm going to go drink some tea. I got my fight fixed. Shout out to the females. Women, ladies is pimps too. Ladies is pimps. They had the best fight of all of tonight. But, the heavyweight fight was cool. You know what I like about the heavyweight division? Hearn gonna keep Ego away from Joshua. Ego got them pressure questions. Y'all crazy. Bro, it's sad, but Joshua's not really even relevant right now. You know what I'm saying? Like with Tyson Fury glove gate and Wilder making an excuse with the suit. Your UFC commentary is really good too. Yeah, I need to get more into like doing that regularly. You know, but shout out to everybody that used the link, the ESPN Plus link. Oh, channel member links. Okay. Yeah, I got some ideas now. But yeah, Joshua is just not. I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny style, but I just feel like you guys can say whatever you want, but it's just looking crazy. It's just looking crazy as hell. Like Joshua Pulev, I didn't even like. I feel like did people even make videos about this? Like honestly, did you see non-UK people make videos about? I didn't even get around. There was other stuff going on, Wilder costumes and stuff that I felt were bigger pieces of news. Did y'all see non-UK channels? Did y'all see non-UK channels talk about Wilder Pulev announcements? I'm just being honest. I really haven't seen nobody even talk about that. I really haven't. I really haven't. And see, this is the other thing with Canelo, bro. It's weird, bro. DAZN, they like really. It's boring. No one wants to see it. Like, how come Canelo really hasn't come out with his fight yet? Like, what is the big like hold up? Listen.
Alan, reports coming out that Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders have agreed terms. Can you shed any light on your negotiations with the Mexican?
Very little, to be honest with you. They made me an original offer, which I believe was too low. I said no. But Billy Joe said no to the same offer, and then I kind of thought it had started negotiating. We have a bit of back and forth, and that was it. It was that they made me one offer, and then went to social media saying I didn't want the fight. But they come back and forth with Billy Joe, and hopefully they've got the fight done with him. And good luck to him. I hope he goes over there and does it. But I don't think they ever really wanted me in the first place. I think they just covered their own back by saying they've offered me the fight and I've turned it down when it wasn't the case.
How disappointed are you?
Yeah, obviously I'm disappointed. I've said in the past it's a fight I never believed I'd ever get. I still don't, but I know to then start getting an official offer off them, maybe you do start thinking, will I get the fight, and you start thinking of ways to beat them, but listen, it is what it is. I'm in a good division, I'm in a good position, I'm world champion, I'm undefeated, and I'm sure there's big fights out there for me without Canelo Alvarez, but it is a fight I would have wanted, but good luck to Billy Joe.
How close did the fight with Canelo come?
Like I said, I don't know. They reached out one offer. I thought that had started negotiations, but it never. That was it. That was the first and last I heard, and they've been negotiating with Billy Joe over the past few weeks. So I don't know how close it was. I don't believe it was very close to being done, but it's the closest I've been in a few years to getting it. But it is what it is. I've just got to keep winning and keep beating who they put in front of me, and I'm sure I'll achieve what I want to achieve.
See, Golden Boy, he has a thick accent, so some people may not have heard everything he said. But just to paraphrase, that was Caleb Smith talking to Sky Sports. He says he don't think Canelo really wants to fight him. They used his name and sent one offer, which they knew he was going to decline. Like, basically, the money was too low. And he says he declined it. Billy Joe Saunders declined it. But they kept negotiating with Billy Joe Saunders. And then after he declined that one offer, then they just moved on from him. So he believes that they were just using it and so they could go to social media because they knew he'll probably turn down, or Eddie Hearn would turn down the offer. And they used his name, but they didn't really have anticipation. Bro, Canelo's career is looking horrible. It's just what it is. And the reason being is because how come all these fighters keep saying they are getting lowballed? Kovalev in the first negotiations, Sergey Derevyanchenko, and then Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Saunders all said they got lowballed. Beyond that, all these fighters keep getting their names attached to Canelo as if Canelo's really trying to fight him. And then it just seems like a ruse. More clout chasing, like my man just said, Boss Red. More clout chasing. This is DAZN's master plan. They keep clout chasing and attaching certain big names and better fights just for those fights not to happen coincidentally because he doesn't really want them. And then as a result, they go back and run to social media to try to create the conversation and have the Cinnabon lunatics, get mad and say Charlo's duck. Look at what they've done. Randomly a year later, Oscar De La Hoya comes out and says, Charlo, the train has left the station. We offered him a pretty good deal and he turned it down. It wasn't him particularly, but somebody turned it down. We don't know who it is. And it wasn't Al Heyman because they would have said Al Heyman. Said, hey, we contacted Al. Al hung up the phone. They didn't say that. So they went just like Eddie Hearn, some backdoor bullshit, or didn't leave an offer and they're lying on Charlo. Because when Canelo was getting harassed by fans for the franchise title bullshit, why didn't De La Hoya come out and say that? Why didn't he come out and say, man, we tried to make the Charlo fight, but he got scared? They didn't do that because they know they didn't offer him. So that's one person for Canelo that they tried. They acted like they were doing serious negotiations. Sources say serious negotiation for Andrade. They threw in Caleb Smith's number and he just told you that they only the negotiations after he turned down the first offer, that was it. They didn't give him another chance or, go back and forth, see what he needed to make the fight. They did this to, what's his name? Caleb Plant. Same thing, bro. DAZN keeps running the same game between Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya. It's the same MO. Hey, let's say we offered Caleb Plant the fight, sent some bullshit offer, even though he's during a fight week for the Fane Butts guy, and we're going to just throw his name out there. So then when he denies it and declines it because he's in the fight week and it's too quick of a turnaround, we'll just run and say that Caleb Plant's ducking us. We'll just run and say the train has left, Charlo's ducking us. Bro, not all these people are ducking. There's no reason to duck Canelo, to be honest. He said it's the Canelo first fight trap, first low ball year offer, then more money with all kinds of stipulations. Exactly. Bro, Canelo's getting played out, this little MO. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's the same MO. Why? Canelo's a good fighter, but he's not even the type of fighter that you need to duck like that. Like, more people, I can understand him cheating and shit for Wilder because he's sparking people out. Why would you duck Canelo when you should make good money with him and he's one of the smallest guys that you would even fight for 160, 168, 175, but he would also be one of the biggest prizes. Even if a 175-pounder beat Canelo, that would be huge for your career because technically as it sits, he only has one loss, even though we know that's bullshit because he lost to Lada and Triple G, right? Or should have. So it doesn't even make sense. If motherfuckers can get in there with a fucking better Biev for less money, less fame, less notoriety, less clout if you beat him, there's no way people are ducking Canelo because Vodstick made less money fighting better Biev and he hit like a motherfucker, so you get your ass tore up, with them punches. Canelo ain't hitting like that at 175. So even if he's good and he beats you, I'm not saying the punches feel great, but bro, he ain't hitting like better Biev. Trust me. That's what I'm saying. Canelo ain't even really knocked nobody out except for Kovalev, and that shit look FAF. And I'm talking about in recent memory. Above 54, who is Canelo even knocked out? That Kovalev shit look cap. And then you got to factor in it was a quick turnaround, and Kovalev he don't even look trustworthy, to be honest. The motherfucker be on vodka and shit, and he don't even look like somebody that you would trust to do what they supposed to be doing in camp, and man, come on. He didn't knock out Jacobs, didn't knock out Chavez Jr., Triple G twice, right? He didn't knock out none of these people. Now, bro, that Canelo Kovalev, I don't give a fuck what no one says. That shit was cap. That there's no, I am convinced that shit was cap. I don't know what they did with the rehydration. Something about that is fake and didn't add up. Period. That's just what it is, bro. That was cap. That shit was so cap, bro. Because like, okay, if you give, okay, let me get this straight. A former champion at 175 that has a good resume, you're able to knock him out in a come from behind victory with 2 punches. Wow. And you knock him the fuck out worse than Andre Ward, worse than the leader Alvarez. He just like sleep and falls in his lap. He looked like a fucking Annabelle doll. He looked like Chucky. That shit's fake as fuck, bro. That shit is fake as fuck. But whatever. Let's say this is true. Let's pretend that didn't look like some bullshit. You turned him into Chucky, good guy's doll and all that. Whatever. Let's say it's 100% true. You could cut less weight. Why not stay at 175? If you doing that to niggas, why would you not stay there? You're lying, bro. I don't know what the fuck Golden Boy did. I don't know what they put in the contract, but that shit was FAF. Why? Okay, if you doing all that and you have to cut less weight and you can eat better, right? And you melting former champions at a higher weight, even despite that you didn't melt Jacobs like that. You never knocked Jacobs down. Jacobs been knocked out. Jacobs been knocked down by Golovkin, but your ass didn't do it. So you can't knock Jacobs down. You can't knock Chavez Jr. down. You can't knock down. I don't even know who else he fucking fought recently. But anyway, that's good enough. You did. Oh, Triple G. You never hurt. You hurt Triple G, but you never knocked him down. That's 4 people you ain't knocked down at a lower weight. You know. And then all of a sudden you knocking Kovalev out of this fucking world in a manner that true 175 or 68 pounders ain't knocked out. And they're skillfully better with better stamina, you know, or skillfully equal, you know. I think Andre Ward is skillfully better, but let's say Leader Alvarez, he's bigger and he's you know, decent, you know, he's like got good skills, whatever. So even if I'm to believe that Canelo Kovalev fight was 100% real life and reality, and he's just that good that he just, you know, there was no quick turnaround, had nothing to do with it. Weight drain had nothing to do with it. Kovalev didn't take a dive, nothing. It just 100% checked out, even though Kovalev was throwing these weak-ass punches that he's never been known to throw, even though he's killed a man in the ring, whatever. All of a sudden, his punches look like fucking powder puff football, whatever. Even if that was true, then why wouldn't you save the strain and stay your ass at 175? He said, Canelo says it's difficult to make 160. Okay, stay your ass at 175 and fight Artur Beterbiev. Canelo's own team said that Beterbiev ain't as good as Kovalev. Okay, for sure. He just got a belt and unified to stay your ass up there and unify with him. But you don't want to do that. You're not trying to fight Beterbiev or Bivol at 175 with no stipulations. So we know it was cap. Somehow, some way that was cap. Period. Because if I'm a fighter and I feel great at a new weight and I don't have to cut so much weight and I'm able to knock out former champions in a come from behind miraculous victory where I look like shit throughout the fight, then why wouldn't I stay up there? Because they know that's not his lane. They know he looked like shit and they know that shit was cap. Can y'all hear me? Everybody just stop typing and shit. Bro, that shit was cap. I don't care what nobody said. If you feel that great to the point where you knock him up, okay, Canelo never knocked out nobody with 2 punches. Except for Amir Khan. And that was some bullshit anyway, from the rip. So and I can't say nobody because he knocked out Carlos Baldomir. But I'm saying the important fights that he's had, Mayweather, Lada, 2 Triple G fights, Austin Trout, he never knocked anybody out with 2 fucking punches. Anybody that was considered a threat. Amir Khan, you know, even James Kirkland. James Kirkland, he got knocked out by a guy with no power at 54 in Ishida. and Canelo took 3 rounds with him and threw bombs on him. Bombs. And he was getting fucked up, but he didn't get dropped and knocked. I mean, he got dropped, but he didn't just get crucified with 2 punches. Even Angulo, it took Canelo, he was fucking him up. You know, he looked good in the fight, but it took him 11 rounds of sustained ass whooping, and then it was like a mercy stoppage. You know, Angulo might have been able to go 12. It just he wasn't going to win the fight unless he knocked out Canelo. So it was looking ugly for him to win, but he was still on his feet, eyes open, you know, but you just blasting Kovalev out of this world. So if you're doing some shit you ain't never even done at 54, 55, 160, 168 against nobody worth a damn that anybody thought had a chance, then why don't you stay up there? That's all I want to know. Why on earth would you not stay up there? So you give your body a break, you know, you save yourself on the weight cut and just enjoy that. And especially when you said Beterbiev ain't as good as Kovalev, then go fight Beterbiev. Juan Manuel Marquez said he should fight Bivol or Beterbiev. Yeah, Angulo was stopped on his feet. Exactly. So it's a stop. I'm not, you know, these are solid Canelo performances, but the point I'm making is you ain't never melted from 154 to 155 to 160 to 168. You have never melted anybody with 2 punches outside of known mismatches. You know, like Amir Khan, who had no business. Bro, do you understand? See, people want to give Canelo credit for stupid shit. Amir Khan at 155. What if Jermell fucking Charlo fought Amir Khan at that same time at 155? Who the fuck thinks Amir Khan would beat Jermell Charlo, bro? Not only would Khan get beat the fuck up by Jermell Charlo at 155, I don't even think it would be competitive. Amir Khan was actually winning rounds versus Canelo. That's what people don't put this into perspective. Oh, you're hating. Fuck you. I'm telling you what I feel and what I've seen. Jermell Charlo knocked out Erickson Lubin, who was a solid 154 pounder, got power, southpaw, knocked him out in the first round. He just knocked out Tony Harrison. What the fuck is Amir Khan going to do at 155 against Jermell Charlo? So I don't even think it would have been, bro, it would have been like Amir Khan wouldn't have won 4 rounds against Jermell Charlo at 155. That would be, imagine Jamal when he was at 54. Let's say when Jamal just knocked out J-Rock. Can you imagine fucking Jamal Charlo in there or Jermell with a fucking Khan at 155? Or Kirkland or any of these, bro. That's what I'm saying. People give Canelo credit for stupid shit. The Khan shit don't prove nothing because any top guy, Jared Hurd, he's not even the most fundamental guy, but Khan wouldn't be able to hurt Jared Hurd. He's way too big. So you mean Edeslandi Lara, a sniper who's a big, you know, he has a decent build at 154. You know, walks through him and J-Rock, all their shots, you know, and only gets dropped once in those 2 fights in 24 rounds. But Khan would have hurt Hurd. Man, get the fuck out of here. So the real point of the matter is Khan's division ain't 54. He would have been food for anybody top in the last 154, you know, in the last few years at 154, Khan would have been food versus any of them guys. Bro, I don't think Amir Khan would beat Rosario. Do you see what he just did to J-Rock? Khan couldn't hurt Rosario. So what is he going to do? Because if J-Rock couldn't do enough to discourage Rosario, what the fuck is Amir Khan moving up for his first fight there? What the fuck is he going to do? That speed shit, okay, that'll work for a minute, and then Rosario will keep coming. That's Khan's worst enemy. There's a reason why if what I'm saying makes no sense, which Canelo Man fans are gonna get mad, then tell me why Amir Khan never kept his ass at 54. Why he never stayed at 54? If that's your true division, because you know what the fuck would happen. Bro, Amir Khan got dropped by Samuel Vargas. Twice he got dropped in the first or second round and badly hurt. He got dropped at 43 by Julio Diaz, a career lightweight. I know my boxing. So, you know, people give Canelo all this credit, bro. He ain't knocked out nobody in 2 or 3 punches but Kovalev. So that shit looks skeptical, because you don't just develop power overnight. And how you knocked out Kovalev was at least winning the fight. Chavez Jr. lost every single round, and he's been stopped before, and he just got stopped again by Jacobs. He's been stopped by Fonfara, and you can't stop him, and he was literally like a punching bag and weight drained at the catch weight with a rehydration clause. Man, come on. Y'all got it fucked up. Y'all know that don't make sense. And like I said, and the thing is, when people do stuff that's FAF, whether Tyson Fury, Glovegate, or Canelo, the truth is going to come out, because now on, if Canelo can knock motherfuckers out at 175, I want to see some real damage in his fights. If you fight Billy Joe Saunders, you should be able to get him out of there, because you're fighting a guy who's inexperienced at 168, didn't look good at 168, and you're able to knock out, you know, big-ass Kovalev at 175 in a fight where you don't even look good and you're having trouble closing distance. Man, that Canelo, I don't care what y'all talking about. That Canelo-Kovalev fight, something's up. That was FAF. I firmly believe that. That there was no way. And like I said, just you put the puzzle pieces together. If Canelo, if you can destroy people in such a violent fashion with 2 punches in a fight where you look like shit, but you could come back where you've had stamina issues right around that part later in fights, then why don't you just stay at 175 then? Why'd you vacate the belt? Yeah, exactly. Canelo should stop Billy Joe Saunders in the first few rounds, damn near. If you're able to stop big-ass Kovalev in a fight you losing, then Billy Joe Saunders, you should walk through his punching power. You walk through Kovalev's power. Man, come on. But y'all know it was capped. That's why he didn't stay up there, like I predicted, Ego Stradamus. Bro, they get mad as hell, but they know what I'm saying is true. Canelo duck better be of absolutely. His team, Eddie Reynoso, cap. Because his team said that better be of ain't as good as Kovalev, but you won't fight him. The whole world, Bob Arum would be chomping at the bit, because Canelo represents big business still. You know, he's still a big fight. So that would be a big opportunity. And Bob Arum has enough of a stable where even if Better Biev lost to Canelo, that's not going to put him out of business. And Better Biev would have a hell of a chance to stop or beat Canelo based on his size and power and style. You see what I'm saying? So you don't even see Canelo going that way, bro. Canelo, it's over, bro. You could say whatever. He's a good fighter, but he's clearly staying away from certain styles and certain guys. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, of course the black fighters, Charlo and Andrade, Better Biev, Bevo's been calling him out. He don't want to fight those type of styles. You rather fight, bro. Nobody is falling. This is why Canelo gets. People talk about the Canelo game plan and stipulations and stuff. You're literally fighting the. Okay, look. I'm gonna name some guys and tell me who Billy Joe Saunders punches harder than, right? So I'm gonna laundry list guys, and you tell me if Billy Joe Saunders punches harder than any of these guys. Billy Joe Saunders or Jermall Charlo at 160. Who punches harder, Jermall Charlo or Billy Joe Saunders? Just vote, last name only. Who punches harder, Jermall Charlo or Billy Joe Saunders? Come on, we got to make this quick. Okay, I agree with you. Everybody's saying Charlo. Okay, next one. Who punches harder, Demetrius Andrade or Billy Joe Saunders? Just in your honest opinion, Billy Joe Saunders or Demetrius Andrade, who punches harder? Punching power, Andrade or Billy Joe Saunders? I don't think it's 50-50 Matt Campbell. Okay, most people except for one person have said Andrade. I would agree with that. 50-50, hell no. And we never got to see it because Billy Joe Saunders failed a drug test. Otherwise, and he ducked Andrade, so we never got to see them fight to see who would have won that. But anyway, all right, next one. Caleb Smith or Billy Joe Saunders? Caleb Smith at 168 or Billy Joe Saunders? Who has more punching power? Who has more punching power? Caleb Smith or Billy Joe Saunders? They're both coming off bad performances. Caleb Smith, I'm just talking about punching power, bro. Caleb Smith or Billy Joe Saunders? Look, bro, I could keep going. David Benavidez or Billy Joe Saunders? David Benavidez or Billy Joe Saunders? David Benavidez or Billy Joe Saunders? I don't care about David Lemieux. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And that's a wrap. Block him. Well, you bringing up Lemieux for no reason. David Benavidez or Billy Joe Saunders? Look, this is everybody voting. Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders? Who has crispier power shots? Caleb Plant. We already know Benavidez punches harder than him, so I'm not even, bro, that motherfucker got combos. He got combos like pizza joints. Who has crispier combos and power? Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders at 168? It has to be Plant because Plant is more proven at 168. He actually fought a champion, Jose Benavidez. I mean, not Jose Benavidez. Jose Uzcategui. Billy Joe Saunders fought She Fat, He Thick to become a champion. Okay, the final two. Bevel or Billy Joe Saunders? Matt Campbell just fast forwarded to the end. He said BJ Sanders is the softest puncher out of all. Better Bevel or Billy Joe Saunders? We know the answer, bro. So this is by design, bro. All these bigger guys, they literally every single person that I've named, we all believe hits harder than Billy Joe Saunders. So Canelo would rather take the more difficult, like, you know, the potential footwork and deal with that, but also the guy whose power ain't that great. But you just fought Kovalev. So that's how I know it's cap. You just fought a big puncher, and it was supposed to be true, and it was supposed to be not FAF, right? So why won't you fight any of these other punchers? You literally took the softest puncher out of the lot. You know, Billy Joe Saunders has cool, respectable power at best, you know. But in comparison to all the other people we mentioned, he has less power than them. So you've literally, bro, this is not by coincidence. This is not. Because I just named 8 people or so, and he could have chose any of those people and gave them the right amount of time to, you know, train for the fight. And he's most likely fighting Billy Joe Saunders. Same thing with Ryota Murata. He said, Golden Boy said Canelo's next opponent is very dangerous. If it's Billy Joe Saunders, then he's muting the danger in terms of the punching power. If anything, Billy Joe Saunders would have to outbox him, which is going to be hard because Canelo's like almost impossible to beat on scorecards unless you dog him like Mayweather. Bro, and Ryota Murata, man, get these dudes out of here, bro. And then Triple G has punching power, but he looked like shit in his last fight. And out of all those guys, he looks the most corroded and one-dimensional, and Canelo got experience 24 rounds with him. He don't got 24 rounds with David Benavidez or Charlo. So those will be brand new tests and way different style. Man, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. We working.